At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're Gotta Have It.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Learn about nursing and long-term care at CNA Training Academy, 7463 Northwest 23rd Street. Mary Chukwuma offers affordable, useful, and flexible classes every day that will teach you the foundations of medical care. Mary Chukwuma has been teaching her class for 18 years and is eager to teach you. Understand vital signs, train for and be hired as a PCA, and learn about caring for patients in nursing homes, hospitals, assisted living situations, and more at CNA Training Academy. Call 405-315-1357 and ask about financial qualifications. CNA Training Academy is open to all ages and has classes on the weekend and in the evenings as well. Call CNA now, 405-315-1357, and join classes of people learning about nursing and inspiring each other daily. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything, with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999 and coyotepond.com.
We are Integrity Heating, Air, and Plumbing, in business for over 40 years. We've provided top-notch service for every company and residential home in the area. Let's take a look inside and let you meet some people.
Hey, Blaine. Good morning. Here we have a part of our call center. This is Tina. That's Gabby. That's our general manager, BJ. Our office hours are from 7:30 to 7:30, Monday through Friday, and we do heating and air conditioning, plumbing, and electrical. Give us a call. We always have specials. Our number one priority is your family, constant comfort, and convenience. We offer 24-hour service.
And in order for us to do that, we fully stock everything here at our warehouse, whether it's commercial or residential. We offer plumbing, heating and air, and electrical full services. All of our guys are licensed, we're bonded and insured.
Here at Integrity, we offer senior discounts, military discounts, and public service discounts.
You worked hard for us, so let us work hard for you.
Yeah, go Broncos.
Now open at 5801 West Britton Road. It's Himador Mexican Grill. Order at Himador Mexican Grill and be treated to a spacious dining area, friendly staff, and delicious Mexican dishes. Fajitas, quesadillas, seafood, vegetarian meals, they've got it all at Himador Mexican Grill, 5801 West Britain Road. With different lunch and dinner specials every day and great prices, Himador Mexican Grill is the place to be. They open at 11 a.m. every day and come by starting August 30th to get some drinks at the brand new bar. The people love Himador Mexican Grill, and you will too. Call 405-367-7274 or email himadorgrill5801@gmail.com to reserve your table. Himador Mexican Grill is eager to serve you. 5801 West Britain Road, and call 405-367-7274.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
Polished is total grooming at 836 Garth Brooks in Yukon with 28 years combined experience, including airbrush design, nail caps on dogs and cats, as well as the Bri Bar and pet photography. It's a dog and cat day out at Polish, and ask about the month's membership that includes a free weekly bathing and 50% off pet grooming. Go to polishgrooming.com or call 405-494-8409. Keep your fur baby happy with expert affordable pet grooming at Polish in Yukon.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. We are live with day number 3 of the Tuttle High School Baseball Festival here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Luke Young joined by Blake Vance, and we made it. This is it for us.
This is all.
A 3:40 first pitch between your Bethany High Broncos and the Elgin High Owls, and then our long weekend has come to a close. It feels like it came here really quick, honestly, a little bit too soon.
It really did. Last time, I feel like I did the first game, and then I went to sleep, and now we're at the final day of the tournament on the final game.
It sneaks up on you a little bit, for sure. It absolutely does. But, hey, we're happy to be out here. Bethany 0 for 2 throughout this festival, facing down an Elgin High Owls team that we saw play against Collinsville in a very good game. That ended up being a 12-2, if I remember correctly, Elgin win. And you might double-check me on that one. But
Elgin beat Collinsville 10-4.
10-4. I was close. I had 2 runs on the wrong side there.
That's all right.
Either way, it ended up being a good Owls victory. So they're coming off of that win, looking for another one here today. Obviously, Bethany backs against the wall, trying to find their first win themselves. This pregame show is brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in War Acres, Oklahoma. And yeah, Blake, taking a look at these two teams, right? Both now teams we've seen a little bit. Bethany is rolling with Isaac Bellows on the bump. What do you think about this decision?
Good. I think it's a good experience for Bellows, the freshman. He did pretty well last outing, aside from the grand slam that ended up giving ended up giving Lawton Mack the W on that. But other than that, he pitched really well. He inherited a bad situation on that, but outside of that, he did amazing against the.
Yeah, exactly right.
I
mean, bases loaded, less than 2, I think it was.
Not a whole lot you can do right there.
Not much you can do as a freshman on the bump in that situation. A couple quick changes here to the Bethany lineup. But first, again, thanks to everybody that's tuning in. We really do mean it. We've had a great response to this tournament. We've had Bethany fans come out and talk to us, Tuttle fans come out and talk to us. We've even had Elgin fans Collinsville fans. An Oologah fan left a friendly comment on one of our videos.
We had a bunch of real positive feedback. I was thrilled.
I mean, it's been amazing. We've enjoyed this one so much. But now it's time to meet your starting lineup, brought to you by Stan's Plumbing. As we mentioned, on the bump is Bellows. Catching him in game number 3, it's going to be Brown. Williams at first, Suarez on second, McLaren at short, and Rose at third. The outfield remains Willis in left, Aguilar in center, and Burleson out and right. Thanks so much to Stan's Plumbing back in Bethany, Oklahoma for their support of the broadcast.
And for the Elgin Owls, we have Mason Thornton at third. Then that's followed by Morrison at second base, Meyer in the center, Hillary in right, Meyer on the bump. Excuse me. Nichols hitting, Lucas Young at first, Sutherland in short, Boletto in left, and Owen, at the catcher spot.
They've got a pretty lightly written roster sheet,
yeah,
by the way.
It's hard to read.
It is. Hey, thanks again to Stan's Plumbing, 7000 Northwest 63rd Street back in Bethany. Call 405-721-5100 or go to stansplumbinginc.com. Stan's Plumbing, longtime supporter of the Gospel Station and Bethany Athletics. Well, on this pregame show, we do have one more thing to do here. Thanks to Simplified Tech, Ship It Sooner for their support of the broadcast. But it's time for the Coyote Pond keys to the game, Blake.
That's right.
The prior games we saw with this Bethany High team, a run rule loss to Oologah, that was tough. Then earlier they had a closer loss, 5-2 against Lawton Mac. But how do you help an offense that has only managed to put up 4 runs across 2 games?
Well, for starters, you gotta get some bats going for people not named McLaren and Sidness. McLaren has reached pretty much every time he's been out there. Sidness has popped out a couple times. He's taken a couple balls for a really good ride, but you got to get bats going from all your other people.
Right, the lineup has just been a little bit quiet. There's been, a walk here and there, and that's been about it. But, yeah, I mean, when you're really your best hitter's in the 2-hole and no one else is coming up with everything, I mean, it's good for McLaren. He's a baller, but he does need a little bit of support. So jump on him early, right?
Yeah, you can't do too much whenever you're the only one out in the batter's box and there's no one on base if no one can get there.
Yeah, no kidding at all. Coyote Pond, 5804 Northwest 63rd Street, back in Oklahoma City. They're the home of the $20 FFL transfer for Coyote Pond. Call 405-470-7999. We're just a few minutes away from first pitch here. We were scheduled to go at 3:40, right? It's now 3:43. So I guess we're a little bit behind schedule.
That last game ran a little bit long, so I think we'll be okay.
Yeah, we'll be all right. You're right. Now, looking at the Elgin roster real quick.
Yes.
Their last game, at least the last one we caught, they had a 3-run home run from number 11, Ritson Meyer, and he's still batting in the 3-hole today. He also showed up in relief that last game against Collinsville. If you're looking for a player to watch out for, I feel like both of these sides see the 2-hole batter, or the 1-hole batter, and the 3-hole batter as ones to watch out for. McLaren
Absolutely.
for Elgin and Meyer for Bethany.
Absolutely. Yeah, you definitely want to watch those first 3 batters. Try to get them out as early as possible. Don't let them see too many good pitches. And then get your guys on base. Let McLaren and Sidness do their thing.
95, now 96 degrees Fahrenheit.
It's a bit warm out here. Luckily, we have a tent for some shade.
Our high today was supposed to be, I believe, 98 by the time we're done here at around 5 p.m. So it feels like it's up there. It feels like it's summer. We're getting some good summer ball. I mean, I'm getting flashbacks to the summer tournaments as a kid. I mean, come on.
Goodness, yeah, it's brutal out here.
It is that kind of environment right now. And of course, they're out here playing on the all-turf that is Brian Stewart Field here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Oh, and since we're talking about it, Taco Mayo out here has been a big help to us. They're at 101 East Main.
We love Taco Mayo right there.
We're going back to eat Taco Mayo again after this game.
Oh, absolutely.
3 days in a row, and we're all right with that.
Why not?
Taco Mayo, as I mentioned, 101 East Main, right next to Richardson Family Stadium, the home of Tuttle Tigers football. It's Fish Fridays every Friday from now on, so you're going to want to go by and get some good deals, some good meals on that one as well.
It's a hot one, so get yourself a slushie while you're there.
Yeah, and we're fans of the taco salads, and
the taco salad's incredible.
I'm personally a fan of the quesadillas. So those are our maybe recommendations, if you will, to Taco Mayo.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Miss Inez over there and her crew, they're amazing. We love working with them. Oh, and while we got you, an update for the station. THS Baseball Tournament Days 1 and 2 are live on YouTube. All the games, Tuttle High, Bethany High, even that Collinsville-Elgin extra game that we caught are on our YouTube page for you to go back and watch and listen to. So go ahead and pay that a visit.
Oh, absolutely.
And later on tonight, the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and Sports and Spirit are going to be offline from about 1:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. OG&E has to replace a power line up by the office, so our audio-only broadcasts are going to be down overnight. The YouTube and Facebook will still be up, so again, if you want to go back and watch those old baseball games or you want to see some of the content we do on our social media, those will still be there for you. Well, we come up to the end of our Blake Nightingale pregame show. Now we just await the umpires here on Bryant Stewart Field. We'll see them soon. Going to a break. Thanks again to Blake Nightingale, 7304 Northwest Expressway back in Oklahoma City. Luke Young, Blake Vance on the call as we get ready for first pitch.
We'll see y'all in a minute.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778 and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778.
Gallegos Mexican Restaurant at 7000 Northwest 23rd at Rockwell in Bethany is locally owned and operated. Authentic Mexican food. Open 11 to 9 Monday through Friday and 10 to 8 Saturday and Sunday. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant offers a variety of Mexican plates, daily lunch specials starting at $8.99 Monday through Friday, and menudo on the weekends with more traditional dishes. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant. Call 405-506-0790. Northwest 23rd at Rockwell, Gallegos Mexican Restaurant.
We want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble with shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any Orangeburg, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Chelito's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chelito's. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chelito's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
We return here from commercial break on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk, awaiting first pitch here between your Bethany High Broncos and the Elgin High Owls. Do we know who's going to be home and who's away?
Looks like the Owls are away.
Okay. Well, that means I'm 0 for 3 on setting up the scoreboard. So I guess I got to switch that real quick. It's been a bad weekend for your boy here on setting up our stuff.
Didn't we just talk about this?
Yeah,
if there's not at least one thing that goes wrong, it's not a true broadcast.
You're 1 for 2. I'm 0 for 3. So.
Hey, 50% ain't bad. That's the water will find its level, as they say on that.
Man. Well, let's talk a little bit first as we await umpires still. Our stream is powered by Simplified Tech Solutions, and we're live from the Ship It Sooner broadcast booth, as we've mentioned a couple of times. 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace for Ship It Sooner, and for Simplified Tech, that's 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard in War Acres. We can't do what we do without those guys, so it really does mean the world to us that they come and support.
Yeah, shout out Simplified Tech. We wouldn't be able to do near as much as we do on these streams as we do without them.
Very true. Very, very true. But we've actually got a big fundraiser coming out later on this weekend. Hoop OKC Provision
we're looking
Home
forward
Care.
to this one.
Oh, they're all supporting us. You want to tell us a little bit about this real quick, man? I mean, I can pull up a little bit more information to help you here.
On Hoop OKC?
Here you go. There's your live read for you. Go ahead and take it away.
Let's get this on Hoop OKC. They are coming out to 1501 South Sooner on this Saturday, April 4th from 9 to 3. That is at Golden Corral to raise money for kids of disabled veterans. And they're setting up their hoops, and it's gonna be a blast. Me and Luke, I think, will be out there having a good time at that. Y'all come by, get some hoops going, and then that is all proceeds are going to Camp Davis Camp Davis, and that's just a camp for the kids of disabled veterans, and we're gonna have a really good time at that.
Yeah, we definitely are. I mean, we'll be out there for shows all day long. You and I are gonna play some arcade basketball. I can almost guarantee you that. And then I later on that evening have an Easter play I'm going to, so that's going to be pretty fun.
Yeah, you got a good chance because I'm only one-handed right now. So
you don't think you'll be healed up by April 4th?
We shall see, but
hey, while we were waiting on this game to start, we were watching the OU baseball game, and you were keeping up with March Madness. When I left OU baseball, it was a 2-1 lead for LSU in a rubber Game 3. I don't know if there's been an update, but you were keeping an eye on March Madness. Have we had any updates for those?
I was keeping a little bit of an eye on it. I was keeping like half an eye on it. I was mostly watching that OU game, just seeing if we can get a grand slam and get the lead on that. But we do have Louisville and Michigan State playing. They have 1 minute left to go. I think they got this one pretty well locked up. Michigan State's up by 13 points, so I think they got that one pretty well sewn up against Louisville.
Yeah, with only a minute left to go, that's tough. I mean, it's not impossible.
Louisville just got a 3, so that's 10 points in a minute and 12 seconds. So still possible, but unlikely.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I guess I've seen crazier things happen, right?
Oh, we've definitely seen crazier happen. I mean, look at the first couple of games here.
Hey, no kidding. It's been a home run fest in a lot of ways.
It really has.
This weekend.
All right, is a 3-for-3 day grand slam on the board?
Yeah. I honestly hope so, and I hope we're the ones to get it this time.
Oh, that'd be awesome. That would make for some quality live streaming right there.
No kidding. We do finally have umpires taking the field, so we're about ready to go here. It looks like Blake was correct. Elgin will be the away team. They're batting first. Your Bethany Bronchos will be in the field. We're wearing the black and grays. Elgin out here in the tan and red. Now, my comparison was they look like Texas baseball's jerseys, just in red and not in orange.
Yeah, they do. And then our Bethany Broncos look a little TCU-ish right now.
Yeah, kind of. That's a good comparison, too. They do have TCU on them. The purple really fits. I like it.
We're looking forward to this one.
Well, now that the umps are out here, we can finally get started. First pitch will be brought to you by Gallegos Mexican Restaurant. We played their commercial a little bit ago. Hope you enjoyed that one. Stop by there for some Mexican food back home in Bethany. And tell them you heard about them on the gospelstation.com Sports and Talk. You know they'll appreciate that. Northwest 23rd Street, man, what a place that is. We
love Gallegos.
Partners up and down that road. Gallegos at 7000 Northwest 23rd. Call 405-506-0790 to make your reservation there.
Yeah, now if our Broncos can keep a grand slam out of play, then we got a good shot.
I'd agree with that.
Well, they were doing really well up until that grand slam happened, and they just couldn't recover.
I mean, it's tough because the offense just hasn't been there. You know, if they were swinging the bats a little bit better, that grand slam wouldn't have put them so far behind. Felt like.
They had a handful of opportunities, but they just couldn't capitalize on some pitches.
Yeah. If you're just now joining us, again, the lineup for Bethany goes McLaren, Willis, Brown, Sidness, Rose, Suarez, Aguilar, Williams, and Burleson. For Elgin, you're looking at Thornton, Morrison, Meyer, Hillary, Meyer, Nichols, Young, Sutherland, and Boleto. And on the mound is Kaysen Meyer. His brother, Ritson Meyer.
A small correction. I don't think Meyer's batting for himself. I got 10 people here.
I
think
see
Owen is the 9th slot.
I have Nichols as the DH for Owen.
Okay, that's for Owen.
There you go. All right, the righty Isaac Bellows out on the bump warming up. We're finally underway. Isaac Bellows, a freshman. We've seen him a couple of times in the game running the bases. Now he's getting to start on the bump. He also came in and pitched not long ago. In his relief appearance against Elgin High, he gave up 2 hits, 1 walk, and 1 run, which was not bad from the freshman.
That's not terrible at all for a freshman.
We'll see him now in the start this weekend and what he does facing this lineup multiple times throughout. Again, Elgin has some killers. Remember,
absolutely,
Ritson Meyer. That's the name to look out for.
Yeah, and Bellows had a really good outing last time, so I look for him to go right at these batters. That way, they know who they're dealing with. Don't shy away just because you're a freshman. Let them know who you are.
I like the way you think right there. Put it on them early. Tell them about yourself. So
yeah, I'm looking forward to Bellows pitching.
It has been officially announced Bethany High School girls basketball program is looking for a new coach now. Head coach Eric Saylor has officially moved on. He's handing off the reins to his successor. Eric Saylor led that program to back-to-back state championships in 23 and 24 in Class 4A. He's a great guy. Sad to see him go, but excited for this next step in Bethany women's basketball.
Good luck to Coach Saylor. Great guy. I met him a couple of times. Phenomenal human being.
There's an article about that in the Bethany Tribune if you do want to go and read it for yourself, but take it from us. Coach Eric Saylor, him moving on. That's sad. That's a big loss for the program, but
yeah, we don't like it very much, but best of luck to Saylor.
Yeah, he's staying in Bethany Public Schools as an elementary PE teacher, I believe.
Okay, all right. I can deal with that.
All right, so we've made it to first pitch again, thanks to Gallegos. Here's Thornton up to bat. The 0-0 to him. It's a fastball that runs outside. And this game underway with ball 1. 1-0. Right on left matchup to kick this game off. There's a righty on deck in Morrison. 1-0 pitch. Floats over the zone, but just can't clip it. 2-0.
And had it not been for that grand slam, they might be 1-1 in this festival.
2-0 pitch. Bellows set and deals. Runs that one a little bit low. Quick ball 3. Miner behind the plate now, not Lloyd, it's Brown. Lloyd caught the first 2 games himself, getting a little bit of a break here, and probably needed. He probably was feeling pretty hot and sore.
Probably.
And forced straight to walk Thornton to begin this game. A base runner on.
And Bellows just got to settle in right here. He might be a little nerve-wracking not being a reliever. Of course, he came in a precarious situation last time, so you just got to calm the nerves just a little bit, throw that first strike, and then go from there.
Nothing to the new batter. Here's Brody Morrison starting second baseman. Quick move over to first from Bellows, not in time to get the newly walked runner. Thornton, by the way, drew a lot of walks. He and Morrison both. The last time we saw this team, they both had 2 walks to their names. Bellows comes back over the zone, but missed inside. 1-0.
And you don't want any of these you don't want too many of these Owls batters on the base paths. They tend to do some damage whenever they're on there.
He's looking for that first pitch fastball arm side. Just hasn't been able to find the zone yet. 1-0, runner goes. Another ball inside, a throw down to second, not going to be in time. 2-0 at the plate. A runner in scoring position here for the Owls. They're knocking on the door early. A 4 o'clock p.m., so the OKC Thunder just began their game. They're taking on the Wizards.
The Wizards, huh? Yeah, that's going to be a real barn burner.
Blake is not too confident in the Washington Wizards.
Not at all.
2-0 pitch, runs up and in.
I mean, they have Norman's own Trae Young, but
they do now, and he's playing, isn't he?
I believe so.
He's finally healthy?
Yeah, healthy. Yeah, I think he was just sitting out from Atlanta because he didn't like him.
That's fair. I mean, I can't blame him.
I mean, you know.
3-0 pitch from Bellows. Finally finds the zone for the first time in this start, 3-1.
I think, if I remember correctly, I think Atlanta got the equivalent of a bag of chips for Trae.
It's more than Dallas gets for their trades.
That's
fair.
You what.
3-1.
Oh.
And runs it behind the batter, Morrison, for back-to-back walks. Runners on first and second. No one out here. Quick visit between pitcher and catcher. And looks like we're going to have a visit from Coach Lee himself. Give a chance to let Bellows settle into this one. Threw 7 balls before his first strike. Not a great look for the freshman.
Nah, it can be a little nerve-wracking in these types of scenarios. I mean, it's not necessarily a tournament, but you're early in the season. You're going up against a really good Elgin team, so you just got to settle down, throw first 2 strikes, and then you should be settled. I know whenever I was a starter pitching, I had to get that first strike before I started, settling in.
And again, he's a freshman being trusted in a big moment against this Elgin squad. Day number 3. By the way, since we're talking about tournaments, the Bethany home tournament, the Bryson Cale tournament, is next weekend.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that one too.
Oh yeah, I've already gotten some we'll be out there from different broadcasters that work with the station.
Absolutely,
so you can expect at least 4 different voices.
I'm loving it.
It'll be a good time throughout that tournament. My original idea was, I told you, 2 man crews.
Absolutely.
We'll see what we can deal with. 0-0 to the next batter, swung on, ground ball left side, stayed fair. This one rolling all the way down the line. Lead runner rounding third, he's heading for home. Trail runner held up at third. 1 run crosses for Elgin, and the Owls are on the board. 1-0.
Yeah, he just got a really good swing on that one. Got it just fair to where they could score both those runs, or only 1 run, excuse me.
So Bellows gives up a run in the first inning. Now faces a little bit more of this deficit.
But at least he got that first strike, so hopefully he can throw a few more.
1 run on 1 hit. Runners on second and third. Bellows set, goes to the plate. It's a fastball that skips away from Brown. This could let another run score, and it will. Quickly 2-0 for the Elgin Owls.
Now it's 2 runs.
1 ball dealt at the plate, 1-0 the count. We've been on a 7-inning, 2-hour time limit for these games. The wind, as you can hear, has picked up. It's blowing my notes everywhere. Thanks, wind. 1-0 runs down, and Bellows gets a swing out of the current batter, Meyer.
There are 3 certainties in life: death, taxes, and Oklahoma wind.
Well said.
I believe.
Well said. Bellows comes back with the fastball high. That one just couldn't find the zone, 2-1. Or excuse me, is this Hillary at the plate?
I believe this is
Yes, this is Kate Hillary. My mistake. Meyer doubled. Hillary takes.
We'll get caught up at some point, guys.
Yeah, we're there. Hillary takes strike 2. Fastball found the outer half.
Our last game ran a little long, so.
Bellows looking for his first out. Well spot up, and he gets called strike 3.
There you go. Now you're settled.
Bellows strikes out the cleanup man looking. Picks up his first K of the night.
That ought to get him rolling on that mound.
Now this brings up number 16, Kaysenmeyer. Opposing pitcher batting in the 5-hole, hitting for himself. Runners remain on second and third. Nothing. Swung on, ground ball left side. On a backhand, McLaren can't come up with it cleanly. That'll just be a hit in the books, and another run crosses. (3-0), Elgin leads.
And how many times have we called McLaren's name this weekend? I mean, that's just one he just couldn't quite snag.
Yeah, deep in the 5-6 gap. I mean,
that's a hard play to make.
Even if he did, I don't know if he had a chance.
I'm not sure if he's getting to first.
To the new batter, it's a tapper right side, heading towards the Bethany dugout and goes foul. This is Nichols up to bat. Nichols now 0-1 right-on-right matchup. Grayson Nichols, the DH, batting for Elgin's catcher, Kyler Owen. Moved to first just to keep the man close. Number 9, Trip Williams at first base, manning down that corner. First time we're seeing him this weekend as well.
Trent Williams from the San Francisco 49ers?
Trip. Close enough.
Trip.
Yanked foul ball left side now, 0-2.
I like Trip Williams better. That's a better name.
Trip is a good name. You wouldn't think that'd be a good name, but it's a good name.
You wouldn't think so.
0-2 from Bellows. Brown sets up outside, runner goes. Runs it back in and gets a foul ball out of 1-7 in the box.
You know, one of the best names I ever heard, actually. I was working down in Allen, Texas at a what do you call those, a fitness center. And one of the workers was named Trip Blizzard.
Trip Blizzard.
It's like, that's a name right there.
The DQ Trip Blizzard.
Something like that, yeah.
Another move to first. Not in time.
If you turned him upside down, he never spilled.
Compliment, I guess.
I think. I don't know.
I've never heard that said. That's not a sentence I think anybody has ever uttered before.
Hey,
so
I'm the first one then.
Bellows steps off, calls for time. Runner on first, no one on second and third. 1 out, 0-2 at the plate. Bellows goes home. Swung on, line drive, left center field, and that drops in shallow left for the base hit. Moves the runner over 1. First and second occupied. 3 runs on 3 hits here for the Elgin Owls. Back-to-back singles for the Elgin lineup. Here is Lucas Young, number 19, up to bat.
Your cousin, right?
No relation that I know of.
That's how we differentiate you two. He's Lucas, you're Luke.
I was named after a Star Wars character. I don't know if he was.
Yeah, that's fine.
Ball outside, 1-0. You know, it's been a long weekend for the guys up top, too. Tuttle High's staff is up top working PA, working music, working scoreboard. They've been here for every game.
They've been doing a really good job up there.
They have. They've been keeping the energy up and the music going. And, hey, shout out to the concession stand as well. We get some stuff complimentary, but we also got some of the hot dogs.
The hot dogs were amazing.
Amazing.
There's not too many high school concession stands that do hot dogs well. They do it really well.
Very well. 2-0 to the plate. Bellows hangs one, gets a swing, and it's fouled off and out of play. Count moves to 2-1. Just stay right there, man. Just keep throwing that fastball. Keep getting them to fight it off.
Yeah.
He's working back into this count.
Yeah, he's starting to settle in again. He's starting to throw strikes.
2-1. Bellows checks the runner, goes home. Left it out the bottom. Hitters count at 3-1 here in the top of the first.
Tried to get him to chase on that one. He saw it all the way.
Remind me when we're done here, I do still have to go back and clip some of our calls from this one. We got to put together a compilation of the best calls. 3-1. And dropped it low again. His third walk of this start. Loads up the bases.
Yeah, we've had some good calls this weekend.
it's been a fun weekend. It would not have been near as fun if I was doing this whole thing alone. So thanks for coming out.
Oh, it was my pleasure.
Nothing to the new batter. Here's Sutherland batting in the 8-hole. First pitch to him. He tries to tee off on it and comes up empty. 0-1.
Nice little slight cut action on that.
Low outside corner. We have seen that so many times.
We've seen that
this
a handful
weekend.
of times this weekend.
It's a difficult pitch to hit. I mean, you got to reach for that down there. 0-1. Comes back over the zone. Skied out to deep right center. It'll be right field making the catch. Throw comes in. The sac fly will score a run, but it's gloved by Cruz Burleson for a much-needed out number 2. That is 4-0, however. Now runners.
Yeah, it's going to be a bit of a hole to climb out of, but it's still early, so
yep,
just got to get the bats going in the bottom of the inning.
Now runners on the corners here for Elgin. 9-hole batter Boleto up to bat. He comes out swinging. Gets a chopper left side. Stayed fair. The throw across the diamond on a hop. Picked by Williams at first, and we're out of this inning. It took a little bit, but we got there.
We got there.
Heading to the bottom half, Elgin leads 4-0 over your Bethany Broncos. We'll be back after this quick commercial break, so don't go anywhere. More Bethany baseball on thegospelstation.com, Sports and Talk.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
Tanko Mechanical, Electrical, and Plumbing is a commercial and industrial contractor. They offer end-to-end client experience that includes seamless communication, budgeting, staffing, on-site organization, and it's solid quality handiwork every time. The past projects include both new construction and repairs and restoration. Occupied and fully operational job sites are never a problem. They can also plan, manage, and build multi-phase jobs. We are a turnkey plumbing, electrical, HVAC, and mechanical contractor. Tanko Company, give them a call at 405-255-7804. Again, that's 405-255-7804. Tanko.
First inning of play brought to you by C&J Sporting Goods, 6604 Northwest 38th Street, back in Bethany, Oklahoma. Call 405-789-8102 for C&J Sporting Goods. Locally owned and operated, a great family-owned business. And, of course, proud supporters of Bethany High School, especially when you have a daughter that plays softball.
Oh, absolutely.
Now, here in the bottom of the first, Elgin leads 4-0 over your Bethany Broncos. A rough first half inning for Isaac Bellows on the bump, and now the lineup has a chance to get a few back.
Absolutely. You got the guy to get the job done in Brody McLaren, and he can definitely get this thing started off with a nice little base hit or a home run, as he likes to do from time to time.
McLaren tasked with leading off, trying to jumpstart this offense that has been relatively quiet all weekend long. Wouldn't it be great if they just came out swinging the sticks in game number 3 and surprised us a little bit?
Oh, that'd be lovely. And especially with this guy, he's only maybe not reached base once in the entire time that we've been here this weekend.
And it was probably a sac fly.
Probably.
So McLaren stands in. He's got a righty on the bump, a righty himself. The opposing pitcher is Kason Myers. Myers fires a fastball in there, gets a swinging miss out of McLaren, 0-1.
He tried to take that thing out of the ballpark again.
Again, I don't blame him. Swing to do some damage.
Why not? You're still early.
The 0-1 from Meyer. Fastball runs a little bit further inside. Now it's a called strike 2. Doesn't look like McLaren agrees with it much, but he'll have to hold it.
He wasn't very happy about that call.
McLaren way behind. Here's the 0-2. Myers pitch. Fastball, low outside corner. Got him looking. 3 straight.
You know how I said that he hasn't failed to reach base too many times?
So you're saying it was a little bit of a caster's curse?
It's possible.
Commentator's jinx. Number 23, left fielder Cooper Willis up to bat. Now, Willis has stayed at the 2-hole this entire weekend, though the rest of the lineup around him has moved around a little bit now.
He has, and he struck out a few times, but he's also drawn a few walks.
The 0-0 to Willis. Meyer fires, fastball. Hits that corner again, 0-1.
He is not shy with these batters.
Now, when you're throwing like that, you're going to get a few friendly calls. The umpires this weekend have done a great job behind the plate.
They really have.
They have not shied away from those punch-outs. Myers, 0-1.
There you go.
Swung on and fouled off by Willis. Now, the one thing for Cooper, he's been under a lot of what he's swung at. A lot of foul balls going over his own dugout right now.
Absolutely. He just got to be a little bit more patient, swing through, get on base, and then we might have ourselves a ball game right here.
He's behind 0-2. Meyer has his sign in his motion and deals. Breaking ball swung on, fouled off this time over Elgin's dugout. That's a good battle up right there with 2 strikes.
That's a solid cut right there. He just got a little bit ahead of himself.
He earns the right to see another pitch. Bases cleared, 1 gone. Brown on deck, Sidness in the hole. Willis stands back in. Meyer, he'll deal. The 0-2.
Ooh,
nearly
took his head off.
I was going to say the same thing. Nearly took his head off.
You remember that scene in Major League when he's got this cardboard cutout?
Yeah, and it breaks, literally takes the head off. Yeah. I mean, Meyer has thrown with a little bit of velocity.
One of my favorite scenes in all of Major League.
Let's see if Meyer comes back over the zone here on the 1-2.
Oh.
Just a bit further outside. Couldn't draw the swing from Willis. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Blake, you had that one pretty close.
It was a little bit close. I probably would have chased it. I'm not going to lie.
Willis has worked it back to even. 2 balls, 2 strikes. 1 gone and the base is clear.
That was more of a, I'm impressed that he didn't offer it that.
Foul tip straight back into the mitt. Willis retired, trying to fight off another. 2 gone. So with 2 outs, it's Ozzie Brown.
And Ozzie had a couple of good plays last game. Had a couple of solid contact with the ball, and he had that snag over at first.
Brown behind the dish. Here's the 0-0 to him. Breaking ball goes inside. Not going to be there, ball 1. And that's the first batter that Meyer has led off with a ball, mind you. 1-0 to Brown. The pitch. Fastball up and in, ball 2. Again, Brown the 3-hole. Sidness on deck, bats cleanup. Jaden Rose in the hole now, batting 5. Would love to see it get to Rose right here because it means we put a couple runners on. Gazen Myers finds his first strike on a fastball down the gut. 2-1. That's going to be the pitch Brown is looking for. You get that again, you can't miss it.
Oh, Brown wants that one.
Meyer deals.
Oh,
hits him right in the shoulder. Hey, we take those all day long.
I'm not mad at that.
The Broncos put a runner on first off the hit by pitch. Courtesy runner's going to head out there to relieve the catcher. Connor Sidness steps up to the box. The cleanup man now with the chance to extend the inning.
And Sidness is one of those that he loves to try to hit the deep ball, so we'll see how he does right here. He's had a couple that got just short on the warning track, but they were going for quite a ride before falling out of the sky.
Sidness, the lefty, gets a slight advantage against the righty pitcher on the bump. Meyer dealing with the base runner for the first time in his start. Out the stretch, takes a high kick and gets a swing out of Sidness. 0-1. Fastball up and out right there to Connor.
Now that's the one thing about him though. With a lot of those deep deep hits come a lot of strikeouts too.
Meyer's next pitch goes back to the fastball. Tried to put it even further outside, but it's fouled off by Sidness. 0-2. Very quickly, another 2-strike count. Willis fought this back to even before being retired on the foul tip. Will Sidness be able to extend this at-bat now? I have to imagine that Meyer's just going to go right after him. Probably go with the fastball.
He's been going after everybody.
I think he tries to punch him out with the heater. The pitch. He tried it. Fouled off left side and well out of play. Sidness stayed ready for the heat.
Just a little bit too early on that one.
Count stays 0-2. Runner at first has not moved. Meyer dealing to the plate, swing and a miss.
And there it is.
3 strikeouts in the first inning, 2 swinging, and Bethany retired in the bottom half of the first. 4-0 going back to break. Elgin leads currently over your Bethany Broncos. Don't go anywhere. The second inning of action when we return. Thanks again to C&J Sporting Goods for their support of the broadcast.
What are laws on immigration? Contact Tipton Law Center in Oklahoma City at 405-209-1925. Melissa Tipton Duncans has the passion with experience with a solid foundation of knowledge in immigration law. The Tipton Law Center is located at 5909 Northwest Expressway at MacArthur and will also take cases in family law, criminal law, international law, adoptions, or readoptions. For immigration law, contact attorney Melissa Tipton Duncans at Tipton Law Center, 405-209-1925.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes. We've made it to the top half of the second inning. The Bethany Broncos trail the Elgin Owls 4-0 as we get to this inning. Bellows back on the bump for his second inning of work. Freshman really struggled in the first. He gave up 4 runs on 3 walks and 2 hits. He did strike out 1.
Oh, yeah, we're back to the top of the order, and Bella's just got to settle in right here, start throwing some strikes.
Bledo, his second time around, he is one of the walks that was drawn. No strike out there, 1-0. Yeah, 4 runs on 3 hits. That generally means you're putting on base runners for free, and that'll kill any victory effort. Ground ball to first.
That'll help a lot.
That does. The leadoff man retired on a ground out to first base. Could be the start of a very successful second trip through the lineup, hopefully, here for Bellows.
Absolutely. You get that first batter, it really helps a lot.
Here's Morrison back up to bat. He walked his first time up as well. Nothing to him. Bellows working out the stretch. Goes with the fastball high, crosses for a ball. 1-0. We've talked about this a lot, too. A very young team for the Bethany Broncos. They've graduated a lot of good seniors the past couple of years. Oh, and Morrison gets tagged with that one. A hit by pitch. So he has now walked and been hit. That is the first hit by pitch Bellows has given up.
I mean, however you got to get the base runners on.
I guess so. This brings up Meyer, who had to double his last time up.
Well, hopefully he can get him to try to jam him a little bit, get that double play.
Ritzenmeyer, a tough bat to jam, though.
He definitely is.
He sees the ball well and swings the bat even better. Bellows on the 0-0, runner takes off. Ball high, no throw down to second. I don't think Brown saw the bag covered, so it's just a stolen bag in the books. Now that double play off the board. 1-0.
And he hit a double last time, so look for this batter to take off, or the runner.
2-0 after another ball crosses high and in. Meyer with the runner in scoring position, maybe the last batter you'd want to face in this spot. Hillary behind him also dangerous, but Bells actually struck him out the last time up.
He did.
2-0, a fastball outside, 3 balls, no strikes. Yeah, the Broncos, by my count, only 2 seniors on the entire varsity roster.
If I believe that's correct, if my count's correct.
It's like the exact opposite of what you see nowadays. Meyer jumped on a fastball up and in. Would have been ball 4, but he sends it foul, 3-1.
He almost took that for a ride.
That is definitely, we're up 4-0. This kid is not throwing very hard. Let's try and tee off on it.
Let's see if we can get this.
I mean, just to put it plainly. Especially swinging on the 3-0. He thought he was going yayo with that one. Goes on the 3-1. Goes to the plate and threw it behind Meyer for another walk. Runners on first and second. That does mean the double play is back on. Number 9, Hillary, a bat you've gotten before.
And he struck him out last time, so let's see if we can get this done again.
Cade Hillary started against Collinsville. He gave up 6 hits, 3 strikeouts, 2 runs, and 2 walks. He, like many high school players we're seeing, both pitches and plays the field. 0-1 on a swing and a miss low.
And Bella's got him to chase that one out of the zone. He was trying to golf with that.
Hillary in that game against Collinsville, a walk, a hit by pitch, and a single. Bellows deals to the plate, gets another swing and a miss on another ball low. 0-2.
And if I'm him, I'm trying to come back right back to that pitch because he can't seem to resist.
Yep, can't seem to lay off it, so why not? You're way ahead right now.
Yeah,
You can
go
afford a
right
ball.
back to the well.
Let's see if Bellows tries it. Here he is for the pitch. Tapper to second. Fielded well. The flip to second in time for 1. The roll in time for 2.
There it is.
The Broncos get out of it without giving up anything on a beautiful double play up the middle.
That'll work.
Excellent stuff right there. Excellent stuff by Suarez and McLaren. We go to the bottom half. The Bethany Bats will try to get started here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Luke Young, Blake Vance on the call. Don't go anywhere.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414. At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Second inning of play brought to you by Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway in Bethany, Oklahoma. Just down the road from Bethany High, Southwestern Christian University, and Southern Nazarene University. Year-round shaved ice service. They've also got coffee and hard foods as well if you're going in for lunch. Thanks to Aloha. Blake, bottom of the second. Bethany gets out of the top half with a clutch double play, but now they got to get the bats going.
They absolutely do, and Rose has not shown that he can really get much out of the infield, but we'll see what he can do right here.
Rose up for his first time today. Yo-oh to him. Took a nice cut at it, but he couldn't find anything. 0-1.
He heard me. He's like, oh, you're talking smack? All right.
I'd believe that, actually. The 0-1 for Meyer. Fastball down the gut, 0-2. Now that's playing on eye level right there. Swing and a miss on the ball up, go right down the middle. It looks lower than it is. Now he's way ahead for the 0-2 pitch. Meyer delivers. Swing and a miss. Drop third strike. Rose will try to head down the line, but the throw is going to beat him there in plenty of time. One gone. With Rose retired, here's Suarez.
And remember, Suarez got some wheels on him. He got that infield single.
Surprised everybody in the park on that one.
Surprised everybody. I think it surprised him a little bit.
Yeah, not because he's so fast, but because we weren't expecting the fielder to be so lackadaisical. Suarez going to try to bunt. He'll take a strike, nothing to one.
First base and the pitcher were a little bit lax on that one, and he just ended up beating it out.
Suarez, starting second baseman, was in on that double play that ended the top half. Here's the 0-1 to him. Myers pitch, fastball outside, 1-1. Remind me also when we go back to break to look up any updates on that OU game.
Yeah, we'll have to take a look at that.
It's Sooners, Tigers, OU, LSU in Game 3 of their series. It's a good one. Ball runs by low, 2 balls, 1 strike.
You know, not baseball, but speaking of the NCAA, I just saw that there are still 110 perfect brackets as of today.
I heard there are no more winless brackets, though.
No more winless?
No more winless. So I guess perfect was harder than winless.
It might be.
2-1. Suarez offers and fouls it back into the net, 2-2. Okay, I got to ask you something here.
Yes.
Grab that camera. Look to our left real quick. See these people with the chair and the sun roof over them? Dude, look at that. How do we get one of those?
That's what I want to know.
No, we'll show them in a second. Meyer looking in for the 2-2. He's got a sign. In his motion, here's the pitch. Got him to chase high. A fastball retires Suarez. 3 Ks in a row for Meyer.
People at home, yeah, y'all take a look at this.
Yeah, they're rocking it. I love that.
They're living the life right there.
That's perfect shade right there. We need one of those for sure.
I need to get me one of them.
Aguilar up to bat next. 2 gone. Bases clear in the bottom of 2. Williams on deck. Burleson in the hole. Yo-O to Aguilar. Fastball down the middle. Strike 1. Damian Aguilar starting at center field in today's game. The 0-1 to him for Meyer. His pitch. Popped up right side, heading out of play.
And Aguilar's another one of those that could stretch a single into a double.
Another 0-2 count. We've been in a lot of these so far. Aguilar's got to find a way to put this in play at least. Catcher sets up outside for Meyer. He's ready for the 0-2. Winds and deals. And that one got away from him a little bit. Ran back up and in. 1-2. Definitely not where he was aiming that pitch play.
I don't think so. It is that Oklahoma LSU game. LSU is leading 3-1 in the top of the 8th.
3-1. They got another run.
They got another one.
1-2 pitch. Up and in again. Count evens out. 2's all across the board.
Yeah, they just got to the top of the 8th, so 3-1.
Hey, and speaking of great fans around here. Hold on, Meyer's ready to go. I'll say this in a second. To deal the 2-2. Fouled back into his catcher's mask. Count stays where it is. We actually had the family of Coach Vermillion from Lawton Mack High School come over here and chat with us.
That's right. We talked to him for a little while.
That was great. I mean, we talked to him about the high school baseball, about the college baseball, about pro baseball.
Oh, it was a good time.
We had Coach Vermillion's dad and son, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, we love Coach Vermillion here at the Gospel Station.
That was pretty cool. And they're ball knowers. That was for sure.
They know ball.
They know ball. 2-2 at the plate. Still 2 outs and still bases empty. The pitch. Breaking ball sat on. Hit well in the air, out to left field. This one hangs up, stopped by the wind, and the catch is made in the gap. Not a bad swing right there from Aguilar. Just couldn't find open green. We head to the top of the 3rd. Elgin maintaining a 4-0 lead. Thanks again to Aloha Shaved Ice for their support of the broadcast and sponsorship of the 2nd inning. We're back after this commercial break, folks. This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there. Top of the third here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Currently, Elgin leads 4-0 over your Bethany Bronchos. Blake heading to a roughly, we call that 30% way done, maybe. I'm not sure the exact math on that, but
probably.
This game's moving fairly quickly, and Bethany not having a lot of offense so far, still held hitless.
Yeah, we haven't had too much action on our side.
No, but I was going to ask you, they're facing down a pitcher who has just been going after them with fastballs. They're not seeing a lot of nasty things. I mean,
well, it looks like we got a pitching change too. I think Aguilar's now on the mound.
You are correct. Damien Aguilar now throwing for the Bethany Bronchos.
Done for the day.
Good catch right there, Blake. I did not realize.
I just saw a different number.
Fair enough. Damien Aguilar comes in from the field. He was playing in center, now on the bump in relief. Bellows threw 2 complete, gave up 4 runs on 2 hits. He walked 4, struck out 1, and hit 1 with a pitch. So Aguilar will continue to warm up here. We'll see what he can do against these Elgin bats. The first batter he faces will be Kason Meyer with Nichols on deck and Young in the hole.
That is good, valuable experience for Bellows, though, in these types of situations. Come in, give him a couple innings, see what he does, and if he if he only gives up 1 run, maybe he's still pitching.
Yeah. I mean, you just let him go and see what it looks like.
Absolutely. I mean, they're going to have him for a little while, so just see what you got.
Damien Aguilar, a junior outfielder and pitcher. First time I think I'm seeing him pitch, so this should be pretty fun right here.
You and me both.
All right, Aguilar on the bump, ready to go. Here's number 16 again, Kason Meyer, the opposing pitcher. Meyer 1 for 1 with a single. Nichols on deck has a single as well. The spot is high. Here's the pitch. Runs outside for ball 1. Now maybe that's been the biggest difference here, even more so than the bats. On the pitching side, Bethany's leading off with a lot of balls. Meyer's leading off with a lot of strikes.
Well, 4 strikeouts to prove it, so.
1-0 runs outside as well. 2 balls, no strikes. I actually have him at 5 Ks.
You have him 5? I must have missed one.
I've got KK hit by pitch, KKK fly out to center field.
Yes.
2 balls and no strikes. Aguilar lines, deals, swing, and fouled off. Hits the top of the bleachers to our right, 2-1.
Yeah, I didn't count that one from the catcher. That's what it was.
As we mentioned, 7 innings, 2 hours. First pitch was scheduled for, what did he say, 3:40?
I think it was 3:40.
What time did we actually start, though?
It was a touch after. 5-10 minutes after, something like that.
I think that might be putting it nicely. I think we went for a while.
Hey, we like Tuttle, all right? We're going to give him a little bit of a break. That first game went a little bit long.
3-1 pitch. And it's a fastball that runs outside. A leadoff walk for Aguilar in his relief appearance.
Tuttle helps us keep the lights on. We're going to be nice to him.
There was nothing against Tuttle High School. It's just it took a while before we got started with this game. Nichols up to bat, 1 for 1 with a single himself. Young on deck, Sutherland in the hole. Runner on first. Aguilar set, working out of the stretch. Looks home and deals. Fastball just falls out the bottom of the zone, 1-0.
And it looks to me like these pitchers are trying to make them miss instead of trying to make them hit and giving their fielders a chance to make the play.
Big lead at first, but runner doesn't go. Next pitch, a ball as well, 2-0. Actually, speaking of letting hitters hit, the Weatherford game right before us against Lawton Mac, they had at least 2 home runs both sides.
I believe so.
Ended up being 8-6 all the way down to the final inning. There's a nice pick off to first. Oh, but the throw was just a bit high. Nearly
that was a fun one for us to watch.
Nearly caught Meyer jumping around. Led off with the home run, first pitch of the game. Then that same batter comes back up in like the 6th and homers again. It was a good game. Runner goes.
He's taking off.
Strike called at home. They won't even attempt to throw down to second, 2-1. Meyer in scoring position for Nichols. A single anywhere should score the run and make this 5-0. Aguilar checks his runner once. Now twice. Here's his pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2. He's finding a little bit outside. I don't mind that. Bethany's coaching staff, Robert Lee, Darren Willis, Cole Lee, and Tyler Broyles. All great guys. We've been chatting with them off and on all weekend. Inside move to second just to keep him close. If I'm not mistaken, Willis calls the pitches.
Good old Coach Willis.
Introduced you to a couple of the guys, Blake.
Yeah.
First game we saw for these, Cooper Willis threw a perfect game, and I asked, does Willis, in the meantime, ground ball right side. That gets all the way into right field. Lead runner rounding third, heading for home. Throw comes in from right field. It's going to be a little bit high. That run crosses. The batter heading to second. He's there. A single on the hit and an advance on the throw. Runner replaced on 2. There you go. So Elgin tags on 1 in the top of the 3rd. Still no one out. And I forgot what even I was saying now. That knocked me out of my train of thought.
Yeah, me too.
Nichols with an RBI single brings up Young. Looks in for the 0-0. Deals to Young. Skips one by. Runner thinks about advancing. Right, good snag indeed. Behind the plate is Ozzie Brown.
See, the fans even understand.
Absolutely. I mean, that was like picking it in the field. Okay, that was a great catch.
Speaking of Coach.
So I asked after the Star Spencer game to begin the season, does Cooper Willis get the applause for the perfect game, or does his dad take the applause for calling the pitches that got the perfect game? It was a pretty funny question I had to ask him. I never got a straight answer.
I mean, sure, Coach Willis had something to do with it, but he didn't get out there and throw those pitches.
Right. But that is his son. So
I'd say 85-15.
Okay, I'm not sure they would agree with you. I know.
Coach definitely wouldn't.
I know a lot of fathers that would take all the credit for that.
Oh, he's 100% taking the credit.
They're wrapping up their visit here. 1-0 count at the plate here in the top of the 3rd. Elgin has scratched across another run and have a runner on second.
If I ever threw a no-hitter, my dad would be taking all the credit.
New on GSN Sports and Talk, Tuttle High School baseball tournament days 1 and 2 are live. That's Tuttle High, Bethany High, and a little bit of Elgin and Collinsville for you to go back and watch after this. And as we get back in the action here, reminder on April 4th, we're going to be out in Midwest City at the Golden Corral, actually in Dell City, supporting America's veterans and sending their kids to Camp Corral for a week. So stop by Golden Corral in Dell City, April 4th. We'll be out there, I believe, 9:30 to 3:30 as the station. Hoop OKC will be out there. Provision Home Care is supporting it, as is Evans Hardware out in Midwest, so it should be a great day.
It's going to be a lot of fun.
Aguilar here for the 2-0. Comes back over the plate and gets a called strike on the inner half, 2-1. So are we going to just shoot to shoot, or are we going to make it a competition? Are we putting some skin on the line?
It's up to you.
How confident are you in your arcade basketball shooting?
I'm pretty confident.
Okay, I am not, so that tells me all I need to know. 3 balls, 1 strikes at the plate. Up to bat right now, by the way, Lucas Young, the 7-hole batter, starting first baseman. He walked his last time up. I think he also got to a 3-1 count. The pitch, and there's walk number 2.
I'll put a 20 push-up on there.
A 20 push-up. I could do that.
Yeah, we can figure that out.
That's a nice friendly bet.
Yeah. Hopefully my hand will be better by then.
Jackson Sutherland up to bat next. He's got Cato Mileto on deck, and then we're back to the top of the order for the Owls. 1 and 2 occupied. No outs on the board. Aguilar steps, fires, gets a swing and a miss.
There you go.
Nothing to 1.
So that's what you want to do. You want to try to make them hit and let your guys make a play. You don't want to try to make them miss. If they happen to miss, cool. But you want to try to get them to swing.
Double play on the board. The 0-1. In the dirt, 1-1. I mean, should you technically say in the turf on a field like this? I'm pretty sure in the dirt will always just generally be the correct term, but.
Oh, I'll still say in the dirt. I don't care.
1-1. Pitch a little bit higher up, but still couldn't draw out the swing from Sutherland. 2 balls, 1 strike. Jackson Sutherland flew out to right field his last time up. Mileto on deck, grounded out to short. 2-1 count. Couple checks from Aguilar. Now he goes to the plate. Swing and a miss. Went up and in that time on Sutherland, 2-2. All right, now you got him even. What do you pitch here?
I'm trying to get him with something low and away.
Let's see what the sign is. Aguilar's got one he likes. The pitch. Tried low and away, but went by in the dirt, 3-2.
And how many full counts have we seen over this weekend?
Too much. Too many.
And they're almost always whenever they're down 0-2.
3-2. Aguilar checks the runner on second 2 times. He'll go to the plate. Jam shot. Hit to short. The field there is clean. They try to get the force at second, but they're not going to be in time. That'll load up the bases here. Now that ball was kind of weirdly hit. Didn't have a lot on it off of the jam shot.
Yeah, that was kind of a weird skip.
Should McLaren have tried to throw it to first? I don't know if he would have had time.
I don't know. I mean, I'd rather him just keep it and keep the bases juiced, force it at any position.
Get him Mileto out
There
to
you
bat.
go.
He gets an early strike call, 0-1.
I thought Blue was about to call that a ball.
You're probably right here. I mean, bases still loaded.
Yeah, force it anywhere. I'm not risking a pass ball to first and scoring that run.
For now, we'll count that as a hit. The scoreboard has not been changed. I mean, they were going for the fielder's choice, unsuccessful on that. So does it count as a hit?
I don't know.
I need to refresh the rules. 1-1. There's
You
a
and me
strike
both.
there. I know. I got to get back in the MLB rule book. Tell you what.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on the rule book and see what's up, because I mean we got about a week till the next tournament, so
Right.
I got to brush up on some stuff.
Aguilar had 1-2. He deals. Couldn't draw a swing, low and away. 2 balls, 2 strikes. It's been forever since I've kept a book, so I don't remember all the symbols for everything anymore.
Well, you're closer from retirement than I am.
2-2 pitch. Ran it up and
Ooh.
in. Tried to get him on the hands.
And another full count.
Ball 3. Reminder, Mileto gets on and not only scores more runs, but brings up the top of the order. Aguilar has his pitch. Here's the payoff.
There you go.
Ground ball left side. McLaren feels it on the hop. He's going to go to first. The throw in time, but a collision at first base. Oh no, they're going to say he was safe and that Brown dropped the ball. So Bethany doesn't get it out anywhere.
It looked like Mileto tackled him.
And 2 runs scored off of the collision. Well, that can only be classified as a reach on error. No doubt about that one. And looks like Bethany might come out to talk about this, but disaster, just disaster. As it stands, a 4-run top of the first and a 3-run top of the third for Elgin. Infield going to come in, looks like, to talk about it as well. Well, we'll send it to a quick commercial break as we get this sorted out. Unfortunate circumstances here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. 7-0, the Owls lead.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Well, I guess they credited the hit to Sutherland there. Aguilar has given up 2, if I'm not mistaken. 5 hits total for Elgin. See what they come back with here.
I've got Aguilar at 2 hits.
All right, then. We're correct. Back up to the top of the order. Now your 3rd time through. How does Bethany approach these batters that have seen them very well today?
You just start going right at them instead of throwing a bunch of balls. Like that.
Tried there. Couldn't get the friendly strike call. 2-0. Still in the top of the 3rd, by the way, a 3-run top of the 3rd for the Elgin Owls. Runners on 1st and 2nd now. Still no outs on the board. Aguilar on the 2-0. That one even higher. Again. 3 balls, no strikes. Thornton up to bat. He walked once and grounded out to 1st. Aguilar way behind 3-0.
There it is.
There's a swing. It's a bounding ball over to 1st. Going to try to beat it out but not get there in time. Both runners will advance, but 1 out traded for it. Thornton retired at 1st for the 2nd time tonight. Now with only 1 out on the board, here's Brody Morrison, starting 2nd baseman with a chance for 2 RBIs. Get 1 gone. Ducks on the pond. But nothing to Morrison. He comes out swinging. Fouls 1 off sharply right side. 0-1. And you know it's been a long weekend because they applied that error on the scoreboard to the Elgin side.
It happens.
If they're listening to the stream, we just pointed it out. They'll change it. That's why. 0-1 falls off the bottom. 1's all across the board. Hey, what do we have going on next week? We've already talked about the tournament a little bit. See, next Monday, we've got baseball at home versus Pauls Valley.
Pauls Valley.
Tuesday, I've got college baseball lined up. Wednesday, we should be having a show. Thursday, Friday, Saturday is the tournament. Soccer in action next week, too, although I believe they're on the road at Community Christian and then in Stillwater on the weekend. They got their own little tournament to go play in.
They do.
2-1. Hit high in the air, right side, heading into foul ground. Well, Burleson gave chase, but it's not going to stay in the field of play. 2-2. This would be a big out number 2 to get. Morrison has walked once and been hit by a pitch, but the guy behind him, Meyer, a double and a walk. Got to find one of these 2 guys. Might as well get it here.
You got to figure it out.
2-2, too far up.
They're just having trouble finding the strike zone right now.
3-2-1, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out.
And my notes are not cooperating with me. There we go.
Aguilar set, working out the stretch. The 3-2 pitch. Capped right side. Holding up in the air, should be caught by Burleson. He has it on the run. Runner tags from 3rd and 2nd. The throw goes into 3. So it's a sac fly for Morrison, and that's run number 8 for the Elgin Owls.
Let's see. Is that 4 apiece for each of them?
Yep, that's exactly what I was looking at, too. 4 runs given up by the starter Bellows, 4 runs given up by the reliever Aguilar. Now, you've had them both also in an inning apiece. Bellows in the 1st, Aguilar in the 3rd. 2 outs on the board now. 1 runner on 3rd. Here's Meyer. The 0-0 to him. He'll leave it low, cross at the knees, very, very close. Definitely an arguable ball call. 1-0.
It was close.
Ritson Meyer, a tough out to get. Aguilar's 1-0 to him. He lets that one go as well. That one a little bit lower and further outside, 2-0.
And folks, don't look now, but Oklahoma's up 4-3 in the top of the 8th.
Let's go, dude. Let's go. They've got such a good team. They could scratch out a series win here.
Absolutely. That's why. Oh, there we go.
Ground ball to third. Fielded well. The throw across the diamond on a hop. Picked by Brown. That'll get Bethany out of the inning. It's another 4-run top half, Blake. 8-0. The Owls lead as we head to the bottom half.
It's a tough hole to climb out of right now.
Gotta find some runs here. Anyway, anyhow, just pick up one past the bat. That's all you got to do. We'll see if Bethany can come up with it when we come back from break. Don't go anywhere. More Bethany baseball here on GSN Sports and Talk. Step up to the next level at Coyote Pond, home of the $20 FFL transfer. Coyote Pond at 5804 Northwest 63rd and MacArthur makes the difference in customer service with a selection of just about everything with top dollar loans and rock bottom prices. Locally owned and operated, Coyote Pond is the destination headquarters for Bethany, Yukon, and Oklahoma City, and the home of the $20 FFL transfers. Call 405-470-7999 or go to coyotepond.com. That's 405-470-7999. and coyotepond.com. Do it best at Evans Hardware. Since 1965, Evans Hardware has provided Midwest City with top-quality home improvement supplies and a one-of-a-kind shopping experience. At 1021 South Douglas Boulevard, Evans Hardware is family-owned and has the right products for every situation, including DIY projects, professional contracting, or quick fixes. Their satisfaction guarantee and quick turnarounds mean you'll always find what you need. So visit Evans Hardware in Midwest City or call 405-732-1898. That's 405-732-1898. Evans Hardware in Midwest City.
And welcome back to Bethany Baseball. Excuse me, I almost said Tuttle. Bethany Baseball on Gospel Station Sports and Talk. This one's brought to you by Victory Mattress Outlet 7101 Northwest Expressway, Suite 610. Never pay retail on top brands again. Options for every budget, and they will help you with whatever you need. Call 405-510-6988 for all your needs.
Jeremy and his family at Victory Mattress House is another locally owned place up there in the city. I mean, they are great people. Some of the best around. We've done a bunch of coaches show there. I'm sure we'll have a bunch more coaches show out there.
I'm looking forward to those.
Leading off this inning, here's Trip Williams. He's got Burleson on deck, and then we're back at the top with McLaren. I mean,
you got to find a way to get these first two on base.
I think you and I are thinking the same way. If there's going to be an inning, it's got to be this one. You've given up.
They had that really good one the last game out, so.
Yep. You've given up 4 runs in the top half now twice. Weren't able to answer the first time. Can you find a way here? Swinging strike makes 0-1.
Tripp tried to take a real good hack at that one.
Trip Williams starting now in first base.
Yes.
Oh, that's correct. Brown is behind the plate. I think I was saying Brown was at first. My mistake.
Well, he's been at first all week.
He has, yes. Nothing to do.
Very honest mistake on that.
Meyer way ahead against Williams. In his motion and deals. Called ball low in the zone. 1-2.
Yeah, this is a bit like that last one whenever they just couldn't find the bats to get going, and it's third inning, and we're still not quite through the order.
Now, it's 8-9-1, so we're going to go through the order no matter what, finally.
Exactly.
Here's the 2-2. Jam shot back on right side. Bounding very slowly, and the play can't be made. Number 9 finds his way on board.
And maybe that'll start waking him up a little bit.
Up to bat now, a substitution. This is Corey Draper Whitener batting in place of Burleson. Williams picks up the first hit of the day for the Bethany Broncos. It comes in a much-needed scenario. Runner on first, no one out. So we're not no hit.
Well, that's a plus.
Whitener stands in for the 0-0. Thought about it, but he held off and took a strike. 0-1.
I don't hate that take. He's been a little bit inconsistent on that call all day.
To play devil's advocate a little bit, Meyer's been leading off with mainly fastballs and a lot of strikes. I think he could have taken a hack at it.
He definitely could have.
The 0-1. Ran it back inside, called strike on the black. 0-2. Whitener way behind in his pinch hitting appearance. The 0-2 pitch. Left outside, it's going to skip away from the catcher. The runner's going to try to advance. The throw down to second is good and knocked out of the glove. He's safe at 2. A risky takeoff, but it pays off in the end for the Broncos. They have a runner in scoring position with no one out.
And that was close. He feels that cleanly. He's out.
I mean, he nearly did. It only was safe because his helmet hit the glove and knocked the ball out. Whitener steps back into the box. 1-2, a runner in scoring position, looking to pick up a hit, knock his guy in. Meyer working out the stretch with the base runner on for, I believe, the first time tonight. Second time tonight. Runs it up and in and gets the strikeout.
By my count, that's 6 strikeouts for Meyer.
Same. Back up to the top, here's Brody McLaren. Yes, this is his second time with the runner on because he hit Ozzie with a pitch. Now, first time he's dealing with a runner in scoring position, maybe. One gone.
I won't say anything on this one.
McLaren struck out looking his last time. He went down on 3. First pitch to him, he takes a hack at and fouls it straight back. 0-1. A fan of the aggressiveness early on for McLaren?
Oh, I love it. He's a little upset about that strikeout earlier.
Myers set for the 0-1. Checks his runner on second a couple of times. Shortstop goes there, now vacates. The pitch to the plate. It's a ball high. One's all across the board.
And McLaren has one of the best eyes on the team, so no shock there that he laid off of that one.
Wind has picked up here in Tuttle, Oklahoma, blowing out to the left field corner. It feels a little bit cooler. It looks like the temperature has dropped from 96 to 95.
95.5 degrees.
Better than 96, I guess.
Hey, I don't mind. We're getting the pool ready.
1-1 to McLaren. Meyer checks second a couple times. Now he lifts and goes to the plate. Ran it up and in, and McLaren couldn't get up to it. 1-2.
Yeah, he's upset with himself on that one. He thinks he should have laid off, looks like.
He probably definitely should have laid off. I don't know if that would have been a called strike.
Doesn't look like it. We'll have to check the tape later.
Behind 1-2. Meyer wastes no time. The pitch. Fastball out way off the plate. 2-2. Even that one, not thrown to be a strike, but a good pitch from Meyer.
Very good pitch.
You just can't let him get this ahead consistently. He's got it on the 2-2. Outside move, throws to second, nearly gets into the outfield. Luckily for Elgin, bodied up at short. That's Thornton knocking it down.
That was quite a snag by the shortstop.
Count stays 2-2 at the plate. Imagine he goes there this time. The pitch. Oh, and he hits McLaren right square in the back. The one blemish on an otherwise very successful game for Meyer.
Oh, yeah, that
2
one
hit
just
by
got
pitches.
away from him a little bit.
So far through 2 and the third, Meyer has struck out 6, only allowed 1 hit. He's given up no runs. He has walked none but hit 2. Now with runners on first and second.
Yeah, we need to start keeping track of that stat. More pickoffs or hit by pitches.
We do. We keep talking about it.
we keep
always
talking
forget.
about it. We always forget to do it.
Cooper Willis back up to bat for his second time. He struck out swinging his last time up. First pitch to him.
There it is.
He lines it into center field. Uh-oh, there's a little bit of chaos. What happened there, Blake?
I don't know. He froze. He couldn't tell whether or not that was getting out of there, but he just froze for way too long and couldn't get back in time. Just like my brain did just there.
I mean, it was blocked for me. I couldn't see.
I could barely see
I
it.
only saw our runner slip on the turf and go down.
Okay, so he slipped. I didn't see that.
I mean, I thought that ball hung up in the air well long enough to know you should get back, but he kept getting a little bit further away. Was there a dive in center field?
It didn't look like it to me. It just looked like his brain couldn't figure out what to do on that one.
Man, disastrous. Bethany put runners on first and second and comes away with nothing. We'll be back for the top of the fourth after this. Thanks again to Victory Mattress Outlet for their support of the broadcast.
Gallegos Mexican Restaurant at 7000 Northwest 23rd at Rockwell in Bethany is locally owned and operated. Authentic Mexican food, open 11 to 9 Monday through Friday and 10 to 8 Saturday and Sunday. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant offers a variety of Mexican plates, daily lunch specials starting at $8.99 Monday through Friday, and menudo on the weekends with more traditional dishes. Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, call 405-506-0790. Northwest 23rd at Rockwell, Gallegos Mexican Restaurant.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. Hillary up to bat for his third time around. Takes a ball to kick off this one. He has Kate up looking and grounded into a double play, 4-6-3, looking for his first hit. Takes a hack at it, sends it right back up the middle, and that will do it for Hillary. A single leads off the inning for the Elgin Owls. That's their sixth hit of the day.
That was pretty close to the same spot he got doubled up in.
I mean, that's what they teach. You get a pitch over the middle, you send it right back the way it came, and Hillary does just that. The third hit, by my count, that Aguilar has given up.
I've got that as well.
So now, after Hillary's single, here's Meyer up to bat. 1 for 1 with a single and a walk. No one out here in the top of the fourth. At 8-0, we are in run rule territory once more. Bethany will have 6 more outs to play with on the offensive side. As things currently stand, it is. Yo to Meyer at the plate. It was a breaking pitch, it looked like. They got a little bit arm side from Aguilar, 1-0.
Yeah, they got to start getting the ball back in play.
Aguilar picks off. 1-0. You're looking to do a little bit of play-by-play right there? I cut you off on that.
Well, I figured you were doing something else, so I hopped in for a second.
I was looking through our notes. You were not mistaken on that.
And he's taking off.
Ground ball left side. On the backhand, McLaren tries to come up with it, but he can't make the play. Lead runner rounding second, heading for third as the throw comes in. That'll just be credited as single. McLaren didn't even touch it. Runners on the corners.
Man, after this entire week and him making play after play after play, he's just not having it today.
Meyer 2 for 2 with 2 singles and a walk. Now Nichols, another 2 for 2 batter, up to the plate. He is a pair of singles himself. Runners back in scoring position. The pitch from Aguilar. In there for strike 1. Integrity Services, the runner, by the way, took off very late when he took off. Integrity Services sponsors the 4th inning of play. They're at 711 Northeast 39th Street back in Oklahoma City, just north of the Capitol. Thanks to Integrity for their support of the broadcast. Had a lot of fun shooting their new commercials. The 0-1 is tapped right side and sent out a play, 0-2. Integrity, call 405-833-5992. They service Oklahoma City. They go within 150 miles to make sure you've got the best service around for your homes. Ask about their lining service to save the piping underneath your house. 0-2 at the plate. Aguilar winds, deals. Ooh, nice spot on a fastball outside, but a little bit too far off the plate, 1-2.
And you're ahead 0-2 right there. Try to get him to chase 1 or 2 of them. And
Aguilar set, ready to deal the 1-2 to Nichols. His pitch. Backside hit, knocked down by Williams at first. 1 run, real cross, but Bethany will trade the out for it. Runner on third, 1 gone. Elgin able to tag on an extra run of insurance here in the top of the 4th. Now here is Lucas Young. 2 walks to the name. His 0 for 0 in this game. Aguilar set and deals. Ground ball left side. McLaren sees it, plays it well.
There
A shuffle and the throw in time. A close play at first. Young was getting down the line.
He almost got that.
Another run will cross for Elgin. It's now 10-0, but 2 outs on the board and the base is clear.
And you saw it in his body movement. He was not missing that one.
Next batter up is Sutherland. A single and a fly out to right. He'll take a ball high to kick off his at-bat. But we're back at now the 8 and 9 hole, Blake. On their 3rd time through, Bethany just got back to the top of the order the last half inning.
It's very reminiscent of the last game that we called.
1-0 at the plate. Check swing, he held up. 2-0. A curveball broke out the bottom of the zone.
And this is to be expected by a young, inexperienced team. Some lumps to start their young high school careers.
They do have a lot of talent. The district they play in, they will see some teams that are very beatable. Foul ball makes it 2-1. I mean, we look at the district they have. It's Tuttle on top, obviously. But you're playing in Star Spencer, Pauls Valley, who have not gotten off to hot starts either. And although we don't know what they're doing this weekend, we know about the opponents we faced, and we have faced some really strong foes.
There has been a lot.
3-1 in the meantime. I would expect once you get out of the tournament situation and you're back to 1 game a day in these district matchups, we're going to see some different results.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And this is not really a huge tournament. It's more of an exhibition. Of course, it does count somewhat towards the record, but.
And he walks him on the 3-1 with the fastball outside.
You want your young guys to get this experience. That way, whenever it actually gets important, they know what to do and they can settle in.
Caden Mileto, number 13, up to bat. Starting left fielder has grounded out to short and reached on an error. He now has a runner on first and 2 outs on the board. Yo 0 to him. Check swing, fouled off. 0-1.
And we've been watching these Elgin Owls too for a couple of days, and they're phenomenal at the plate. So this is not a shock that they put some runs on the board.
Quick move over to first, not in time to get the runner. Count stays 0-1. Elgin in this game through 4 innings, still working through it, 7 hits. Here's the 0-1 to Mileto. Aguilar out of the slide step, runs it inside, nearly hit him 1-1. My question, though, is I think OU softball was also playing today.
I believe so. I think they won.
We've heard a couple of people listening to the game, so we might check up on that score here in a second, too. Aguilar set, checks the runner once.
Might check it in between innings.
Yep. Throws the ball away. Wild pitch. That's going to let the runner advance. He's now stands on second, 2-1 count at the plate. Yeah, it looks like OU softball won because their record is 30-2.
Well, what else is new on that?
Let's go find their game real quick. They're playing Ole Miss, I believe. Another ball dealt low outside. Hitters count at 3-1. Looks like in the series opener against Ole Miss, they run ruled 10-0 in 6 innings.
That sounds about right.
It's an Ole Miss team that is receiving votes, by the way. And that's ball 4 dealt back here at Brian Stewart Stadium. Runners on first and second after the walk.
Well, I've told you this, but I was living down in Texas for a little while, and at the place I was working at, they were all big Red Raiders fans, and they ended up winning the national championship, and all the all the people I was working for, they were giving me crap for being an OU fan. And I was like, you know what? Y'all wouldn't know about this because you've only won one, but it's hard to win 5 in a row. But
It is.
This is just what OU softball does.
Not many people know what that's like.
Not many.
Not many.
I'd venture to say less than 2.
Looks like Aguilar's day is over with. It appears the new pitcher is going to be number 2, Cooper Suarez, coming in from second base. We'll let Suarez warm up. We're going to go to break. When we come back, we'll see his relief appearance. Aguilar finishes giving up 4 hits, 6 runs, and by my count, 5 walks. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, 4 walks. 4 walks. Got it. Okay, we're going to break. Game number 3 on day number 3 for the Bethany High Broncos here at Brian Stewart Field in the 2026 Tuttle High Tournament. We're back after this.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble with shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any Orangeburg, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Cooper Suarez, the new arm here for the Bethany Broncos, our second reliever of the game, replaces Aguilar, who ended up going, looks like 2 2/3, or no, 1 2/3.
1 2/3, yep.
1 2/3. Aguilar gave up 6 runs on 4 hits and 4 walks. He struck out none. Now Suarez steps on to face the top of the order for their 4th time around. Here's number 2, the shortstop, Thornton.
And Thornton's gotten put out twice to first base, so try to get him to pull one again.
Suarez out of the stretch with the runner on second. Deals a fastball, low wind for ball 1. And you know at this point you're just eating up innings with a lot of guys that don't usually pitch.
Oh, absolutely. You're just trying to get these guys some experience.
1-0 swung on,
and he almost got put out of the first again.
You were almost right on that call. 1-1. But you let these guys eat up these innings, but you still want them to lead off with strikes.
Of course.
What we were saying, you still want them to throw strikes.
You want them to do well, but you're pretty confident this game's all but over.
Suarez checks second, now goes to the plate. 1-1 skips by, but is bodied up behind by Brown. 2-1.
Very good pick right there.
He's had a couple of those already.
He has.
Actually, both catchers have done a pretty good job behind the plate.
The one last night almost got our player of the game for all of his stops.
I believe we do have a game after us.
I think this is the last game of the.
We had a game after us yesterday. Yeah, you're right. This is the last one today. Everybody wants to get out of here on a Saturday.
I get it.
3-1 floats over the zone. Full count, 3-2, 2 outs.
Get out here right around 6 o'clock. You still have some time.
Runners will be moving on this one. Suarez set.
I mean, I'm cool with staying, but they may not be.
Check second, goes to the plate. Runners move. Foul ball. Hit at the Bethany dugout. Might have actually hit somebody. Whoever it is, they ate it. Hey, before we forget, let's give another shout out to one of our sponsors here. It's official. Hoop OKC will be at the Golden Corral in Del City at 1501 South Sooner Road, Saturday, April 4th from 9 to 3. We're raising money for the kids, disabled, injured, and all service people in the military to send their kids to camp for a week this summer. And we have a balk called as Suarez looked like he was a little bit confused, wanted to pick off to second but had a miscommunication that resulted in him stepping off the wrong way and not making a throw. So both runners advance, second and third. Still 3-2, 2 out, so it shouldn't matter much. The pitch to the plate, He walks him and loads it up. Morrison up to bat. A walk, a hit by pitch, and a sac fly to right field. So far, a 2-run top of the 4th. Suarez wastes no time and fires in there for strike 1 on a foul ball. I was looking for that ball to come down right on top of us, by the way.
Yeah, so was I.
0-1. My brother has my glove back home, but I can still make a couple catches. Here's a fly ball in right field. Heading down the line, and the catch is made on the run. That was a tough one out there in right field, but thankfully...
Yeah, that one's not easy to come up with.
Thankfully brought in by Burleson. That does it for the top of the 4th. Elgin leads 10-0 as we head to the bottom half. Bethany, again, still trying to get the bats going. We'll see if they can when we come back one more time.
Grandview Windows and Doors is a proud sponsor of the Bethany Broncos and a part of the community serving all of Oklahoma City area with a mission to provide our customers exceptional window and door solutions. Locally owned and operated, Grandview Windows and Doors is your window and door specialist. Drop on by our showroom to get the latest color, styles, and special pricing just in time for the fall. Call 405-787-0230 and visit us on Facebook, Grandview Windows and Doors.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
Bottom of the 4th here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. Casey Myers' day is over. The starter went 3 full, struck out 6, allowed 1 hit, and hit 2 with a pitch. No runs awarded, no walks awarded. Brody Morrison comes in relief for the bottom of the 4th. Currently a 10-0 lead for the Elgin Owls. Thanks to Taco Mayo, 101 East Main Street for their support of our broadcast. We're heading there to eat after this, and you should stop by. If you're in the Tuttle area listening to this broadcast, we'll hang out with you at Taco Mayo. We'll get some good Mexican
we'd
meals.
Love to see all y'all.
Absolutely. We've had a great time talking to everybody down here at the festival. We'll never say no to some more baseball talk after the fact.
Oh, we love it.
Morrison faces off against Brown for his first at-bat. This inning goes Brown, Sidness, and Rose.
Yeah, and if y'all are able to in 2 weeks, you might see me and Luke go at it a little bit on the hoops.
Again, I'm not very confident in my basketball skills.
That's all right. I'll do left-handed.
You won't be seeing any fadeaway skyhook jumpers, nothing like that.
No Kareem Abdul-Jabbar?
Definitely no skyhooks. I couldn't do that if I was good at basketball.
I can't either.
But no fadeaway shots. You're not going to be seeing any spins and up and unders. 2-0.
You can't do the Dirk one-legged fade?
No, can't do the Dirk. I can't do the anything but turnover. 2-0 swung on. Brown pops this one up, heading towards the Bethany side, staying in the field of play. It'll actually be the catcher trying to make the play, and he doesn't come down with it. Definitely the wrong call. That was absolutely number 19, Lucas Young's ball. Don't know why he let that go.
We'll tell you what, we'll do this time. We'll do hoops, and then next time we can hop on the diamond. You'll probably get me.
They have those little arcade things where you like throw the rubber balls.
Oh, you'll definitely get me on that.
I could do those.
I think last time I tried one of those, I clocked it right around 70. So you definitely probably got me on that.
3-1 at the plate after another ball was dealt to Brown.
The old pitching arm ain't what it used to be.
He's way ahead in this one. One of my favorite memories of high school comes playing on one of those machines. 3-2. Swing and a miss. We were doing some senior day stuff, just festivities. Yeah. Had one out there. Hold on one sec. 3-2. Oh, and he hits him. Brown heads down to first after the hit by pitch. That's his second of the day.
After eating that one.
As he very well should. 2 hit by pitches for Brown. He's eating them up.
Ozzy's too strong.
Here's Connor Sidness up to bat. Yeah, you get one of those machines. They've got the targets. I'm up there with my friends, messing around, not trying. Throw them, all of them break, like that. And
Of course, yeah.
One of my friends goes, "What's wrong with you? I thought you were a baseball player."
Oh, you never say that.
Yeah, that's a challenge. So I said, "Give me those 3 balls back." Bang, bang, bang. 3 targets. Sunk all of them. And just to flex, I didn't even throw it at the same target. I hit a high score, a middle score, and then a low score on 3 different parts of the board. They didn't say anything about it the rest of the night.
I don't suppose they would.
1-1 after a ball dealt inside
That
to
is
Sidness.
one thing, folks, you don't do. And a regular athlete or a retired athlete, do not make them mad whenever it comes to arcade games if they're messing around.
1-1 pitch, Sidness fires and fouls it off towards his own dugout, 1-2.
It'd be like me on the Papa Shot. Don't make me mad. I'm just messing around over here.
Runner on first here for the Broncos. No outs. Could be a good opportunity for the Broncos to put some runs on the board here.
It absolutely will be if they can find a way to get him around.
The 1-2. Up and in. Ball 2. Sidness nearly ducked into that baseball.
He almost did.
Morrison set already again out of the stretch. His 2-2. Outside again. Another full count.
Yeah, if they can figure out a way to get some base runners, you could potentially make this interesting.
A hit by pitch, so far the only thing Morrison has done in relief. Here's the full count. He walks him. A hit by pitch and a walk now for Morrison. Runners on first and second. We're going to have a quick visit from the Elgin side of the field, and I don't blame them for that one. The reliever letting the Broncos stick around in this one. Before we go to break, remember, days 1 and 2 of the Tuttle High School Baseball Festival are live on YouTube. That's Tuttle High Tigers, Bethany High Broncos, and a little bit of Collinsville and Elgin there for your replaying enjoyment. We're back after this quick break. Don't go anywhere.
When technology has you screaming at the office, call Simplify Tech Solutions at 405-981-1011. Located at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard, Simplify Tech Solutions features IT management, business phone systems, manages Wi-Fi, and offers repair and support. Simplify your Wi-Fi before the emotional breakdown by calling Simplify Tech Solutions. Locally owned and operated at 405-981-1011. 405-981-1011. Simplify Tech Solutions.
Here's Jaden Rose up to bat, but before his at-bat, thanks again to Ship It Sooner, 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace, back in Mustang, Oklahoma, for their support of the broadcast. We're live from the Ship It Sooner broadcast booth at all of these games. Ship It Sooner, your local shipping experts. They work with all major carriers, USPS, UPS, and FedEx. Well, after the mound visit, what does Morrison do but throw a ball at Rose's head?
I mean, I don't know what other option there is there.
They're trying to get him to stop putting people on bases, and he nearly does it again. Rose offers at the 1-0 and fouls it off right side, 1-1. Back in an even count here. No outs on the board. First and second are occupied. The Broncos have been held scoreless so far, only 1 hit to their name. Trying to finally tag something on. Rose offers at another and fouls it off as well, 1-2. Finding himself behind in this at-bat.
And you got to find some offense now if you want to hope to keep this thing interesting.
The pitch. Fastball outside, 2-2.
I don't think it's going to get too much more interesting, but if you want to try.
Well, Morrison has shown that he'll let these Broncos stick around. There's ball number 3.
And another full count worked right there.
That's what I'm saying. He's letting these Broncos have a chance. He has not had that killer instinct that the starter Meyer had. Ground ball from Rose. Hit to third. It's fielded on a hop and fired to first in time for the force out at 1. Both runners will advance. 1 gone, second and third full. The pitcher, Suarez, should be up to bat next.
It looks like it.
Suarez struck out his first time up. He's 0 for 1. Aguilar on deck. Williams in the hole. There's a wild pitch. 1-0. No runners advance on it.
Got a lucky bounce on the backstop right there.
That hit the backstop hard.
I heard it from here.
I dropped this ring I have in my hand that goes on like a key ring, and it hit the ground at the same time that hit the backstop. And I thought, how hard did I throw that down? 2-0.
Well, you're the ex-college ball player. You might have thrown it a little harder than you think.
Morrison working quick. 2-0, swung on. Rose going back to this, or excuse me, Suarez going back to this little slash look. He brought this out yesterday as well. 2-1 at the plate. Pitch for Morrison and threw it behind the batter, and still no chance for an advance. 3 balls, 1 strike. Honestly, that might be working out towards Bethany's favor, because although the run doesn't score, I mean, you need a chance to get these bats going. You've got a 3-1 count here.
Oh, yeah, you might as well just keep yourself contained. If you see one that you absolutely love, take it out. And, I mean, I love that one.
Not going to get it there. A walk for Suarez, and bases loaded. Morrison has 2 walks and a hit by pitch in his relief appearance. No hits, no runs, no Ks. Here's number 11, Damian Aguilar, the junior, up to bat. I mean, this is, again, it. We said this in the bottom half of last inning. Do you feel like you got to find something here?
Oh, absolutely.
Strike dealt from Morrison. 0-1.
You know what? You're getting shut out. Why not do the suicide squeeze? See if you can get it.
Aguilar showed the bunt, got a strike, so he's going to swing away now. But first, he'll take a ball outside, 1-1. Just past 5:30 p.m. Central Time. Morrison winds and delivers. 2-1. With bases juiced, he's working out of the windup here. Most pitchers feel more comfortable in the windup than they do the stretch.
See, for me, it was the opposite. I could not find a strike with the windup.
2-2 on a strike called inside.
Didn't matter bases loaded or nobody on. I would always work out of the stretch.
I assumed it had something to do with body movement.
I don't know. It just always threw me off for some reason.
I was definitely more comfortable out of the windup the little I pitched. There's something about the rhythm of it.
That's fair.
Full count, 1 out. Nearly hit him, so that's another walk.
And we're on the board.
10-1 after a walked-in run.
The shutout will not happen.
Now the lone hit on the day for the Bethany Bronchos up to bat. Here's Tripp Williams. He had a single his last time up. Bases still loaded for the kid. He wants one.
Oh,
Sends
that's
one.
fair.
Oh, called foul.
Oh, what?
Sent one down the third base line. I mean, if that stayed fair, that's extra bases.
That's at least 2.
Instead, it's a long strike. 0-1.
Put it on a replay. We got a camera right here.
And Whitener back up on deck. So I assume that means that Burleson fully came out of the game. It's actually been Whitener in right field. If it is, I apologize for missing that substitution. 0-2.
That's been a long week. We're entitled to miss a couple here and there.
I can't see that far out there. And he hit him on the 0-2. Williams on board for the second time tonight. That's run number 2 for the Broncos. All of this with only 1 out on the board. Morrison has struggled here in relief. 2 hit by pitches, 3 walks.
Well, unlike me at Taco Mile, there's been a few beans in this game.
For those that don't understand what that means, he didn't get beans in his taco salad yesterday. That's why he said
beans,
that.
y'all.
Whitener up to bat. Bases still loaded. He'll take a breaking ball high for a ball, 1-0. Well, Bethany has done what we were asking for. It's back down to an 8-run game. They found a way.
Could be slightly interesting.
There's a ball dealt low, 2-0, especially Morrison can't find a way to come back in the zone. I have to imagine that Elgin will have someone in the pen getting warmed up. 2-0 breaking ball. Can't find the strike zone on that one either. And you can see
can you see down that?
he has lost all confidence in his fastball, now trying to find it with the curve. Quick 3-0. Widener not swinging, and there's ball 4.
Another run.
Bethany out of run rule trouble. And there is the visit, and that will do it for Morrison. He walked 4, hit 2, gave up 3 runs, and we're back to the top of the Bethany order when we return from break. Not a good relief appearance. We'll see who the new arm is when we come back.
Come see us down at Smoothie King. We have 2 amazing locations to serve you. 5914 Southeast 15th Street in Midwest City and 5921 Southwest 3rd Street, located right in the heart of Oklahoma City. Folks, we have the awesome Dude Perfect smoothie. We have wonderful enhancements to get you ready for your workout. Rule the day. Smoothie King is your one-stop shop for delicious smoothie action. Come see us at Smoothie King.
Say aloha to your new favorite shaved ice and coffee shop, Aloha Shaved Ice, on the corner of Northwest 39th Expressway and Council. Aloha brings the summer vibes no matter what the weather looks like outside. Their year-round shaved ice means you get to enjoy classic flavors like grape, strawberry, and cotton candy, while their extensive selection of coffee complements that chill flavor perfectly. Looking for something different? Aloha has specialty drinks for days. Try the Banana Split, Fuzzy Monkey, Spider-Man, or Shrek. And trust us when we say that's only a small part of their specialty lineup. Sharp-eyed visitors may also notice Aloha's local support and drinks like the Bethany Bronchos, SNU Crimson Storm, SCU Eagles, and Boomer Sooner. You can enjoy games like chess or Candyland while you dine in the cozy atmosphere, or sit outside and find yourself whisked away to the shore. Kick back with all your friends at Aloha, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. Call 405-633-7778, and remember that you can take that sunshine with you thanks to their drive-thru lane. Aloha Shaved Ice and Coffee Shop, 8000 Northwest 39th Expressway. 405-633-7778. Cameron Kinder, the new reliever here for the Elgin Owls, tasked with getting 2 outs here in a bases-loaded situation. Bethany hadn't had to do much. The reliever Morrison allowed them back into this game, currently 10-3, and the new batter up, it's Brody McLaren. Tough first gas for Kinder here out of the pen. His 0-0 to the plate. McLaren watches it outside, 1-0. Brody today, he has struck out looking and been hit by a pitch.
You got to think he's going to get this going right here.
The 1-0. Takes the ball high, and I'm starting to hear a little bit more chanting from the Bethany side of the field.
There's a bit more.
Suddenly the energy is a little bit higher over there. 2-0. The pitch. Brody swings. Fly ball sent out to play.
Now let me ask you something, because I never heard anything. Whenever you were playing, like Little League up to high school, did you ever hear the sideline? Like they were always saying something, but did you ever hear them?
It depends. The fans I never heard. Now the guys in the dugout.
Oh no, that's what I'm saying. Like you heard your teammates, but for some reason the crowd, like you never heard.
No, never heard the fans. If I did, it was big swing on a 3-1. He went right through 3-2. If I did, I was up to bat at the plate. Had stepped off, was waiting to get back in, and it's that quiet. And my parents yell at me.
Well, that was more what I was referring to.
But other than that, no, never heard the fans. And the 3-2 is high. Run number 4 on another walk. So get this, looking at the most recent batters, McLaren walked, Widener walked, Williams was hit by a pitch, Aguilar walked, Suarez walked. The last out was Rose, who grounded out the third.
We'll accept that.
10-4 in the bottom of the 4th. Bethany has finally responded with their own 4-run half inning. Runners still on every base. Cooper Willis up to bat. Kinders 0-0 to Willis. Swung on and fouled off. 0-1. And what do you think about the 0-0 swing there?
I mean, you're down 6 runs. One swing in the back could change everything. You might as well swing away.
Even though you know that the relievers have been struggling to find the zone.
Absolutely. If you like the pitch, then why not? Let her rip.
The 0-1 from Kinder. His pitch, even higher, 1-1. Now, no chance for him to try and take that one.
I mean, you're not going to get every run back at once, but try to get as close as possible.
I mean, this inning, the way it's going, they might.
It's possible.
One's all across the board. The Bethany Bronchos trying to mount a comeback. Kinder said he's walked one already. His next pitch. Gets a swing out of Willis. Fouled back, 1-2.
That one made me flinch just a little bit.
Now, it feels like this is the first 2-strike count we've had in about the last 8 batters.
I think you might be right.
We had a lot of full counts before that, but we'll say the first non-full count 2-strike at bat.
There we go. That's probably better.
1-2 is fought off.
On that one.
Willis hit to second. The flip to second is good for 1. The turn. He came off the bag at first. A run crosses a force out at second base, 10-5. A wild way for that one to play out for sure. Willis went diving headfirst into first base.
Hey, why not?
He reaches on a fielder's choice. Kinder has given up his first run of his relief appearance. Or excuse me, his second run. Here's Brown. Runners on the corners. The pitch to Brown. He hits it high in the air, left field, heading down to the corner. Don't think it has enough. On the line, the catch is made. A fly out to left field. That does it for the bottom of the 4th. The Bethany Bronchos put up a 5 spot. They brought this game back down to 10-5 Elgin lead. We'll see if they can get into it anymore when we come back for the top of the 5th after this commercial break. And before we go, thanks again to our 4th inning sponsor, Integrity Services.
We kind of want to show off our trailer today. We offer a lot of services all around the metro. We go within 130 miles.
Recently did a house that was 70 to 80 feet. We did it in 2 days, no trouble with shooting it. We were in and out, make sure the customer was really happy with the work.
With liner, it's trenchless, it's headacheless. Any old cast iron, any orange bird, any clay pipe that's pre-existing inside or outside, we can go in and completely reline the inside of that pipe. It turns it all into one solid pipe. You never have to worry about root intrusions. You never have to worry about settling or bellying. Overall, it's a really good product. Everything comes guaranteed. We do make it as trenchless and as headacheless as possible for you guys. Thank you.
Name brands and more for less at Victory Mattress Outlet. Welcome to Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway in Oklahoma City. Family owned and operated Victory Mattress Outlet has options for every budget, like quality 10-inch beds to high-end luxury mattresses fit for a king. You're the winner here. Shop pillows, protectors, bedroom sets, and more. And remember, the friendly people at Victory Mattress Outlet can help deliver, assemble, and set up your mattresses and furniture. Call 405-510-6988 and never pay retail price for top brands again. Victory Mattress Outlet, 7101 Northwest Expressway, 405-510-6988. That's 405-510-6988. Victory Mattress Outlet, where your best night's sleep costs less. Top of the 5th. This inning brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway back in Oklahoma City. For Blake Nightingale, make sure you call 405-728-1313. He's got a super friendly and helpful staff out there in his office that will be eager to work with you to find the right insurance plans for all your needs. Thanks to Blake Nightingale. Blake, top of the 5th. Bethany just put up a 5 spot. Now, they didn't do it with hits. They did it with walks and hit by pitches. Do you think
whatever works.
My question, though, do you think it's sustainable?
Oh, definitely not the walks. It's not sustainable. But you get a quick 1-2-3 here. You still got a little bit of time left to mount a comeback.
Suarez still working on the bump. Deals a first pitch strike to the current batter.
And that's a good start right there.
Not too bad. This should be Morrison. The 0-1. It's a ball taken high. 1-1.
If they can figure out a way to get out of this inning unscathed within a reasonable amount of time, they still got a chance.
There's a swing. Number 11. We're not at Morrison. We are at Meyer. Meyer fouls it off left side, 1-2. This inning goes Meyer, Hillary, and Meyer. By the way, number 11 is Ritson. Number 16 is Kaysen. 1-2 from Suarez. Bases clear, no outs. He deals. Got him to pop up. Let's see if this one stays on the field of play. It will not. Count stays 1-2. Simplified Tech Solutions at 4221 North MacArthur Boulevard is one of our feature sponsors, I will say. They power us on the broadcast side and the audio tech side of things. Computer systems, obviously tech equipment, your phone, your laptops, whatever you need, take it by Simplified Tech, and Eric will help you out with it. Thanks again to Simplified Tech. And also, while I'm thinking about it, the Gospel Station Sports and Talk and Sports and Spirit will be down tomorrow morning from 1:30 to 9:30, but the YouTube will still be up, so you can go back and watch all these games. So if you tune in on Live 365 and don't hear anything going, that's why. OG&E is replacing a power line by the office, so this stream has to go down for a little bit. 2-2. Suarez delivers. Ground ball left side. McLaren there. His throw across in time.
Just in time.
To get the speeding Meyer. 6-3.
That's an excellent start to the inning.
One gone. Here's Hillary. Cade Hillary, the starting right fielder, he struck out looking, grounded into a double play, and knocked a single to make himself 1 of 3. In the top of the 5th, he tries to find his second hit. Takes a ball high to kick off this at-bat.
And if my memory doesn't deceive me, I believe he likes to try to hit those low pitches.
The 1-0 from Suarez. Same thing, ball high, 2-0. So I asked you yesterday what you had going on the rest of the night. You basically said the same thing as me, nothing.
Absolutely not.
What about the rest of the weekend?
Oh, I got, there we go.
2-0 in there for strike.
I got a little bit of work to do at the house, but that's about it.
What kind of work you got?
Oh, just yard work. We're trying to put up a fence.
Oh, classic.
The wind took it down.
Oh, and he hit him on the 2-1 right in the knee. A fastball got away from Suarez there. His first hit by pitch given up. Runner on first, 1 gone.
You got anything on the books for tomorrow?
I go and help out at church in Calumet, so I will be doing that in the morning. And then after that, I don't think so. Having a quick visit from the Bethany side. There was a game I was supposed to catch. OU women's basketball playing tomorrow.
OU women's is playing tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll probably be catching that one.
I'll try to have both TVs going, have the OU on one of them, and then the St. John's on another.
Looks like the day is over for Suarez. He likely hit at pitch limits. We're going to go to a new arm here for the Bethany Broncos. Keep it with us on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk and GSN Sports and Talk on YouTube. We'll see the new arm when we return here in a second.
Let's all really listen to what politicians say. Does it make sense? For instance, raising tax rates on large corporations. Sounds good. Then we remember, corporations do not pay taxes. They pass tax costs through to their customers. That means a corporate tax increase is a tax increase for everyone who does business with a corporation. That's a tax increase to every one of us. Dwayne McAnally, McAnally Foundation.
M&T Septic and Backhoe is your call for septic installation, pumping, and repair needs. M&T Septic and Backhoe has been installing septic systems for over 25 years. From home builders to homeowners, from old-fashioned septics to aerobic systems and lift stations, give M&T Septic and Backhoe a call at 405-387-9353. A call for all your septic systems, storm shelter, or utility needs, offering free estimates and willing to work with you on all projects. Call 405-387-9353. M&T Septic and Backhoe.
And welcome back, y'all. This is the Gospel Station Sports and Talk out here in Tuttle, America. We are watching the Bethany Broncos against the Elgin Owls in the Tuttle Festival, Tuttle Spring Break Festival, excuse me. We're in the top of the 5th still, or is it bottom 4?
We are top 5.
Top 5. And we are brought to you by Hoop OKC, who will be out at Golden Corral at 1501. I forgot the
South
address.
Sooner.
South Sooner.
You're close, though. That was pretty good.
They'll be out on Saturday before Easter, and we will be doing stuff for Camp Corral, and all proceeds will be going there. We'll be out there 9 to 3:30 roughly, and me and Luke will be out there having a good time. Hopefully y'all can make it out as well, and maybe you'll see us on have a little friendly competition on the Papa Shot.
Yeah, and if you do come out, say hey. We'd love to talk to you.
Absolutely, I'd love to talk to you. I'd love to talk to all of our fans.
1-0 at the plate. The new pitcher is Jaden Rose. He comes back with ball number 2. On the first pitch of this at-bat, the runner took off. Currently up to hit is number 16, Kason Meyer. The runner on was Hillary. He stands on second base. 2-0 count at the plate. Rose looks that way, looks back, and to second again. Now he'll deal. 2-0 finds the strike zone, 2-1. Some of our featured sponsors for the stream: Simplified Tech Solutions, Coyote Pond, Victory Mattress Outlet, and Toro Taxes. A bunch of those, actually all of them, also supported us in basketball. Here's a pop-up into center field. No chance to advance on this one, at least there shouldn't be. The runner left early anyways. The catch is made in center. 2 gone.
And quick update for all you NCAA March Madness people: Duke is only up 4 in the second half on TCU. Upset alert.
Only 4. Sounds like a good game. Number 17, Grayson Nichols up to bat.
Who you want more in that game, TCU or Duke?
I don't like either of them.
That's fair.
But it would be funny to see an upset.
Oh, I'd love to see it.
0-0. Rose looks to second, goes to the plate, went to our breaking ball, just left it a tad bit inside. 1-0. Now, I actually like that idea. That breaker
like
has
that
some
idea.
good movement. It's not a bad idea to lead off Nichols, who is 2 for 3 with 2 singles, with something soft. Rose looks to second, goes back to the plate. There's a fastball, and he gets a called strike. 1-1. Hey, you got any personal shout-outs you want to give?
Oh, let's see. I think I got my mom listening to it. She's at work right now, but shout out to my mom, my brother and sister, dad, all the people I texted earlier to see if they wanted to hop in on the stream.
There you go. Nice. Runner goes. It's a ball at the plate, and the throw down a third, not going to be in time. Count 2-1. The runner advances 90 feet away. Now that shouldn't matter much. 2 outs on the board. Rose just needs a ground ball here, so weak contact. One day you'll meet John Hickman.
I'm looking forward to it.
He always gave personal shout-outs to Serve Coffee back in Bethany, Oklahoma. He's a regular there, I hear.
Oh, yeah.
2-1 misses outside as well. 3 balls, 1 strike. Nichols up to bat. Young on deck. Sutherland in the hole.
Well, definitely shout out to these Tuttle concessions for feeding us.
Here in a 3-1. The pitch.
Oh.
You're gonna hear that from every Bethany fan right here. That was a great pitch, as one of the fans yelled.
It was close.
That one was a good one. A little bit too close for the umpire's liking on 3-1, so it's runners on the corners, and there's a walk for Nichols. He has been a hard player to keep off the base paths. I tell you what, 2 singles and a walk.
He's been very hard to keep off the base. They've all been hard to keep off the base paths today, but him especially.
On the 0-0 to the new batter, Young. It's a ball outside, 1-0. Young, 2 walks. He grounded out to short his last time up. Could we see Elgin cause some chaos with runners on the corners? Maybe have one take off?
I'd be having one take off. Why not?
2-0.
I got 5 runs to play with.
There's 2 outs on the board, but they could try it. Currently 10-5.
That's fair. I thought that we were only at 1 out.
There it goes. Runner takes off. The throw down to second is not going to be in time. That one is surprising. A ball at the plate, 3-0. Very, very surprised Nichols got in safely. A walk here loads up the bases.
I think it just kind of caught him off guard.
Maybe. Anyways, a walk here loads up the bases. A hit scores potentially 2. This setup way outside, and there's the walk. They're just going to award Young his base and go after Sutherland. Rose's second walk of his relief appearance.
Well, and he only reached on the fielder's choice earlier, so I don't hate that move.
A visit from the Bethany side. They'll take a second to talk about this one. We'll be back after break.
C&J Sporting Goods at 6604 Northwest 38th Street has been serving Bethany and the Metro for over 30 years, with 3 generations ready to serve you with the best shopping experience of product knowledge and customer service anywhere, with a wide selection of guns, ammo, ear and eye protection, law enforcement equipment, hunting, camping, and survival gear. If they don't have it, they will order it for you. Veteran owned and family operated. Call 405-789-8102. C&J Sporting Goods.
Bases juiced. 2 outs on the board. Suarez stays on in relief. He's going to try to sit down Sutherland. Sutherland, by my count, has flown out to right field, singled, and reached on a walk. Here we go. Rose set. He deals. Swing and a miss. 0-1. Going right after the batter. That's what you're looking for right here.
Absolutely.
Too much on the line. Too much already gone. 5-run deficit.
You're only down 5. You can maybe make this a ball game. You don't have much time left, though.
Rose set for the 0-1. He deals. Left that one low and outside. Ball number 1. Now, he must feel more comfortable in the stretch. He's working out of that.
And I love the high leg kick. You don't see too many more high leg kicks these days.
It's supposed. I always thought that's supposed to build momentum, right? That's supposed to get your body going.
The guys in the 20s did it. Why not?
Yeah, well, the guys in the 20s, also swung broomsticks.
Well,
1-1. Swing and a miss on that one as well.
I don't know. Call me old school. I just love a high leg kick.
Sutherland behind, 1-2 against Rose. Jaden Rose trying to sit down the Elgin Owls and get his team back in the bottom half. Shakes a couple times. Now he has the sign he wants. Rose set. Looking for the strikeout. Here's 1-2. Fastball outside off the plate. 2-2. You like the idea, though, Blake?
I do like it. He was chasing one before that. That was a little bit outside. I thought he might offer it that.
So the ump just showed that the ball outside is not there. Rose has to go somewhere else. Set for the 2-2 once more. He deals again. Got the swing on that one and fouled off.
See, that was almost the exact same spot that he just threw in. He likes to chase those outside pitches.
I'd say the batter Sutherland knew that Rose needed to come back more over the wide, so he's going to be willing to try and at least take that one to right field. Now, the question is, do you go even further back outside?
Nah, I try to go inside, jam him.
We'll see what Rose does. He's set on the 2-2. Threw it down the middle. And he got a swing and a miss. Rose gets out of a bases-loaded situation by striking out Sutherland. And we go to the bottom of the 5th with the lead still 5 for the Elgin Owls. They could do it.
Definitely possible.
They could do it.
Stan's Plumbing is your locally owned, full-service, licensed, and bonded plumbing company, proudly serving the Oklahoma City Metro for over 30 years. Stan's provides all types of plumbing services like faucet and toilet repairs, sewer repair, and trenchless pipe replacement, water heater repair and installation, both tank and tankless, plus drain cleaning and jetting. All plumbers arrive with fully stocked trucks and can resolve your plumbing problems in a timely manner. Since 1988, Stan's Plumbing has held itself to a higher standard in plumbing. Call 405-721-5100 to schedule your appointment. Stan's Plumbing, Valley Service in a dirty business. 405-721-5100.
Stephanie's Vintique and the Plaster Paint Company is all Oklahoma made at 3821 Asbury in Bethany, featuring vintage, chalk paint, antiques, clothing, vegan soaps and lotion, homemade cards, decor, and furniture. And space is available for rent to start your own business at Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company. Call 405-249-3604 and see why people are coming from all over the metro for this paint and decor. Or you can visit us at theplasterpaintcompany.com and also see us on Facebook. Stephanie's Vintique and Plaster Paint Company in Bethany. Start your Vintique experience.
The parking lots are full because it's always a celebration at Toledo's Mexican Restaurant in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. With a traditional flair of Mexican casual dining where your meal always begins with complimentary chips, cheese, and salsa. Then a lengthy menu selection from fajitas, tacos, enchiladas, fish tacos, and so much more. You don't have to be shy at Chilinos. Ask for our daily specials and finish your meal with our sopapilla or pick something from our dessert menu. Oklahomans have chosen Chilino's Mexican Restaurants in Yukon at 1227 Garth Brooks Boulevard in the Chisholm Shopping Center. Call 405-350-2006.
And we are back here in the bottom of the fifth. And an inning brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm again. Here's Sidness to lead this thing off. He fouled off the first pitch he saw, 0-1. Still facing Kinder on the bump. Cameron Kinder has allowed 2 runs on a couple of walks. Here's a ground ball right side. Sidness pokes it through the 3-4 gap. Connor finds his first hit of the game. He's 1 for 2 with a walk. Runner on first.
And that'll do just fine to start this inning.
Believe it or not, only the second hit for this Broncos lineup.
That's nuts.
Rose up to bat. Hopefully this gets the bat started. Kinder checks his man at first. Comes set, ready to deal to the plate. His pitch. Outside for a ball. Sidness probably not a steal threat.
Probably not.
He was a post player in basketball.
He has some wheels on him, but not enough to steal. Although it might catch him by surprise.
Rose offers at it. Sent out of play, 1-1.
While we got a second, you remember how I said I wasn't really worried about the Wizards? They're only down 4.
You got to make it interesting, right? Got to keep it close.
Yeah.
1-1.
Well, Shea's 20-point streak is very well intact right now. There
Rose lines this one into shallow center field. It could be trouble. Does it get down? It does not. Sidness has to retreat to first. The throw comes in from center field. Did they double him off the paths? Field umpire couldn't see it, so the home umpire calls it safe.
That was really close.
That's the fun part about being a two-man crew. That guy in the field is right behind the plate, cannot see if that tag was applied or not. Rose retired for the first out of the inning. Here's Suarez.
Well, we know a little bit about being a two-man crew.
I'd say so. Yo, to Suarez.
Works for us pretty well.
I'd say we've got this thing pretty figured out.
It only took a couple days, you know.
Hey, as long as we're ready for next week.
That's right.
Bethany's home tournament next week in the Bryson Kale.
Yeah, we're looking forward to that one.
1-0. Pitch to Suarez, up and out again. 2 balls, no strikes.
Yeah, SGA's streak's still well intact, 36 tonight. And there was no Trae Young today.
So he's still not playing.
I guess not.
Is he out for the season, rehabbing?
Maybe.
Someone is.
Well, I mean, they're only down 7 with Trae Young out of the lineup.
2-1 to count the plate. Suarez stands in, right on left matchup. Wiggling the bat around. Here's the pitch. Rips it, right side, down the line. It's fair. This one could get all the way to the corner on a slide. It's picked up. Suarez going to try and take 2. Sidness, round second, heading for third. Both dive in safely. A double for Mr. Suarez.
That'll work.
Kinder's given up 2 hits. Runners on second and third. Bethany just found their 3rd hit as a team tonight.
That's something you don't see very often. 5 runs and 3 hits.
Up to bat following the double. It's Aguilar. He takes a ball outside, 1-0, and you might be right. Bethany might have enough left in the tank.
Get a solid base hit right here, score at least 1.
The 1-0 swung on and went right through. 1-1.
I mean, you like to get it deep enough to where you can score both your runners, but one problem at a time.
It falls on Damian Aguilar to try and bind this one. 1-1 pitch. It's a breaking ball, runs inside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Aguilar so far today, he's flown out to center field and walked. Williams on deck, Whitener in the hole. The 0-0 to him. Tapped that one right side and fouled, 2-2. Yeah, this has just been a completely different game once Meyer left. Once he was pulled from his start.
All the walks made this a ball game.
Ginter comes back set, even count 2-2. His pitch skips by in the dirt, full. And now suddenly the Bethany dugout is loud and the Elgin fans have started to respond.
Yeah, they're starting to get a little hype over there.
The 3-2 once more. Walked him. Base is loaded.
And the Broncos sideline is fired up now. They are ready to erupt if Tripp can do a little something with this ball.
There's got to be a high school record for most walks in a game as a team.
Got to be.
If there was, what do you think it would be?
Most walks, like in a game?
Yeah.
Probably over 10.
I feel like it's definitely got to be over 10. That's no question, right?
I'd say between 13 and 17.
Okay, I can see that, getting up towards 20. Everybody would have to walk twice pretty much. Ball 2 dealt low. Tripp Williams up to bat.
Well, because you got to think a single player they ain't gonna let him walk too many batters. But as a team, probably 13 to 17, I'd say.
2-0. Pitch to Williams. Fastball outside. That one doesn't find the zone either. 3-0. No one wants to throw a strike right now. 3-0. There's the walk.
And another one.
We have decided that we are allergic to strikes here in Tuttle, Oklahoma. 1 run in the bottom of the 5th, 10-6.
If they can get Burleson, if they can get past Burleson, we got the man that we've been calling all day and all weekend, Brody McLaren, who can absolutely clear these bases.
Okay, so get this. We're going to have a pitching change. I think our current catcher is going out to pitch.
Interesting.
I think Kyler Owen is heading out to the bump.
I'm not sure I've seen that.
We'll let him do his thing. I mean, I feel like we're saying we haven't seen that a lot today, but here we are. Let's go to break as the new pitcher gets warmed up. We'll see if he can throw some strikes when we come back.
Lilygrass Flowers and Decor is rooted in rich history dating back to 1979 in the precious memory of Flowers by Roy. Alicia Rankins and staff have carried the commitment to only offer the finest, unique floral arrangements with same-day delivery locally and nationally. What you envision, we make reality at Lilygrass Flowers and Decor, 7101 Northwest Expressway. Call Lilygrass Flowers and Decor at 721-1813 and begin a new memory.
John Campbell is your local health market agent that specializes in Medicare. Instead of talking through an 800 number, talk face-to-face with your local agent, John Campbell, to answer all your questions and find the company that best fits your needs. John Campbell Health Market serves Yukon, Bethany, and the surrounding area and will travel across the state of Oklahoma to meet with you. Call John Campbell Health Markets at 405-200-8414. Call 405-200-8414.
Ship It Sooner at 210 North Mustang Mall Terrace is your packaging and shipping headquarters for Mustang and the surrounding area, using all major carriers. Sign up now for your private mailbox and enjoy the benefits a post office box does not offer. Faxing, printing, copies, notary service, and passport photos. Ship It Sooner is locally owned and operated. Call 405-256-6264 or go to shipitsooner.com.
Nobody gives you more. We have great news for you today, folks. Toro Taxes at 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249 can help with all your tax refund needs. Toro Taxes specializes in helping our community get the maximal refund possible, and their team of experienced tax professionals guarantees reliable, efficient, personalized services. Call 580-275-8933 and talk to Toro. 100% secure digital and in-person processes with services in both English and Spanish. Schedule your appointment today and let the experts handle your tax return. 5909 Northwest Expressway, Suite 249. Call 580-275-8933. Don't leave money on the table. Toro Taxes.
Our new pitcher is going to be number 1, Kyler Owen. Now behind the dish, we're going with number 8, Ryan Dukelis. A little bit of a strange substitution here. The current catcher going out to the bump.
How often do you see that?
Not much. I will say not much. Most of the time, a catcher's legs you would think would be too dead for that, especially having to squat behind in a game like this.
Well, we'll definitely be finding out with Burleson up at bat right now.
6:10 p.m. Central Time. What time again did we start this game?
3:50 or something like that.
Man. All right, here's Whitener. Let's see what he's got. The first pitch. Swing and a miss. And actually, we've got number 5. It appears Max Lloyd up to bat.
Oh, that is Max Lloyd.
Lloyd, he was sitting today. This is the first time we've seen him. He was given a break. Takes ball number 1 there. 1's all across the board. I think this decision is saying, hey, we smell the blood in the water. We're going to try to win this game.
You might as well while you're here.
Lloyd in a 1-1. Pitcher working quick. 1-2. Now, again, all weekend I've said this. His front foot is stepping towards third, not towards the mound. He's taking himself out of the zone before he swings. 1-2. At least tip that one. A foul ball keeps it where it is.
He somehow got to that one.
But you can see he's taking away that outside
Yeah,
half.
absolutely.
If he gets something inside, he'll pull it.
I was about to say, if he gets an inside pitch, he'll be all right, but he keeps on trying to set up middle and away.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. That's out number 2.
But the good news is you got Brody McLaren coming up to the plate.
No,
he is more than able to clear these bases if he can get a bat on one.
Tell you what, the way this game was going, I did not think any Bethany bat would get up for a 4th time. Here's McLaren for his 4th time. A strikeout looking, a hit by pitch, and a base on balls. Takes the first pitch, strike from Owen. Hey, leave it to the catcher to come in relief and start throwing strikes,
I mean, whatever works.
That's definitely a catcher thing. 0-1. McLaren offers that at high.
Could not lay off of that one.
We've seen him go at that earlier today. Same reaction. Frustrated with himself. 0-2.
Yeah, he knows he should have let that go.
Can he come back and find a way to keep this inning going? On an 0-2. Facing a brand new pitcher. Owen set. Lifts and goes. Ball number 1. Couldn't get McLaren to chase. Bases are still loaded, ladies and gentlemen.
And definitely McLaren, if you can't get Sidness, this is the guy you want at the plate.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss. McLaren retired for the 2nd time tonight. And that's strikeout number 2 for Owen. And let's see if that's game. Looks like that will be.
Looks like they're calling it.
The final 10-6. Elgin High School hangs on despite a late comeback attempt to get the day 3 win. We're going to go to one more break. When we come back, we'll talk about it on the Blake Nightingale post-game show, so don't go anywhere. Before we go, thanks to Appletree Antique Gallery and Tenko Mechanical and Electrical, 2 of our inning sponsors we didn't get to today, but their support still very much appreciated. We're back after this break.
This is Blake Nightingale State Farm, your local insurance agent over at 7304 Northwest Expressway. Here to tell you more about the business is Blake himself.
Hi, my name is Blake Nightingale, State Farm insurance agent located at 7304 Northwest Expressway here in Oklahoma City. I've been a State Farm agent since 2018. We've got 5 licensed staff members here, and we do everything from auto, home, life insurance, and health insurance. And we're real passionate about helping people. And we love youth sports, and we sponsor a lot of local teams here. And so, like I always tell people, like a good neighbor, we're here to help you.
Just like you heard from Blake, Blake Nightingale State Farm is here to help you protect what's important to you, because your car and home aren't just things. They're where you make your memories. Visit Blake and his friendly staff at 7304 Northwest Expressway and call them at 405-728-1313. Like a good neighbor, Blake Nightingale is there.
At the home of the Gotta Have It, you'll find Apple Tree Antique Gallery, located in the heart of downtown Bethany at 6740 Northwest 39th Expressway. Enjoy spacious shopping with up to 77 unique vendors across more than 10,000 square feet, offering everything from jewelry and clothing to one-of-a-kind treasures and so much more. Don't miss our third Friday weekend specials every month. And yes, we're open Sundays. Call us at 495-0602. Apple Tree Antique Gallery in Bethany, home of the Gotta Have It.
Yeah, he had probably.
We have made it now to the postgame show, brought to you by Blake Nightingale State Farm. At the end of a long one, it ended up being a 10-6 Elgin High School win on day number 3 of the Tuttle Festival. Thanks to Blake Nightingale State Farm, 7304 Northwest Expressway, back in OKC. Blake, we made it through the weekend. What are your thoughts on the game we just witnessed?
Well, it was real boring for a little while, and then it got real interesting that last couple innings, but they couldn't find a way to pull it out.
Yeah, the walks kept them close. Elgin definitely gave them a chance. You know, as any baseball team, you never want to give the other team a chance, right? You let them hang around. Bethany nearly made them pay, although they got lucky.
They had the right guy for the job in Brody McLaren. He's an absolute baller. I thought he was going to crank one of those to the outfield.
Well, it's time to award our player of the game. I think you and I have decided it's going to be Tripp Williams for this one, the senior utility man. What is the reasoning for that one, Blake?
Well, he reached base every single time he got up to the plate, for one. Had a stolen bag earlier, and he just was an absolute monster on defense today.
Yeah, that usually does help if you get on base every time you're up. I'd agree with that.
It definitely does.
Hey, we're at the end of our broadcast and the end of our weekend. Thanks for sticking with us on the GospelStation.com Sports and Talk. No matter what team you were cheering for, Bethany, Tuttle, Elgin, Collinsville, Oologah, anybody we saw, we very much appreciate your support. We're getting out of here, but one more time, thanks to some of our sponsors. Remember, Coyote Pond, Simplify Tech, Stan's Plumbing, Ship It Sooner, Gallegos Mexican Restaurant, Hoop OKC, and Taco Mayo, where we're headed right after this.
What do you think you're going to have?
You know, I'm thinking I've got to try something I haven't had before, so I got to go see their menu. But
I'm
hey,
thinking about that steak bowl right now, honestly.
Maybe. Fish Friday at Taco Mayo for the rest of time. No, I don't know about that. But going on in the future, it's Fish Friday at Taco Mayo, so make sure you stop by on Fridays and tell them you heard about them on the Gospel Station Sports and Talk.
Absolutely.
We're done here. We're sending you back to the studio. Have a great rest of your night, and God bless.
God bless.